A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure. Pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
That drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, Sandra Gould, Gail Gordon, James Backus, and our happy postman, Mel Blanc. For your Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for your everyday coffee drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House. Yes, Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop. Only 5 more days till Christmas, which means that Gracie has only 5 more days to disobey George and try to earn her own Christmas money. Today we find her in the office of Mr. Gordon, manager of a local department store.
I'd like a job in your store for the holidays, Mr. Gordon.
Very well, young lady. First, we'll fill in a few questions on this form. A name?
Gracie Allen.
The next question is male or female. I'm sure we know the answer to that one, don't we?
Well, I'm sure I do.
Female, huh?
Well, if I'm not, I've been wasting my money on 2-piece bathing suits.
Yes. To continue, your age?
Over 10.
Oh, come now. Surely you can make it closer than that.
All right. Over 12.
Let's do it this way, Miss Allen. I'll mention several ages, and when I reach the one you prefer, just say stop.
All right.
20?
Stop.
Stop.
And back up a little.
We'll just leave that question blank. Now, as to your qualifications, some people have the impression that during the holidays we hire anyone who applies, but that's not true. We demand previous experience. Have you ever held a permanent job in a department store?
No.
Have you ever held a temporary job?
No.
Have you ever walked by a department store?
Yes.
You're hired. Report to the glassware department.
Thank you for showing me around the glassware department, Sandra.
Oh, not at all, dearie. Oh, well, one thing I forgot to warn you about. There's a certain type of man customer you got to learn to brush off.
Really?
Yeah. Some men think a purchase entitles them to get intimate and take you out on dates.
Oh, my goodness.
Then there's a gentlemanly type that never makes a pass at you. That's the type you got to brush off.
But, Sandra...
Well, you just say to them, if there's something you was looking for, turn to it. Otherwise, don't annoy the clerk. Oh, well, there's a customer. I'll see you later, dearie.
Bye, Sandra. All right, folks, step right up and get your glassware.
Ah, so there you are.
Oh, darn it, George found me. Now you want me to quit. I'll just pretend I don't know him.
Gracie.
If there's something you was looking for, turn to it. Otherwise, don't annoy the clerk.
Just turn to it. You know what I'm looking for. My wife.
Maybe you should ought to try the complaint department.
Look,
Believe me, I'll bet your wife has plenty of complaints. Believe me.
That came from left field. Stop pretending you don't know me. I followed you down here.
Oh, so that's your type, following girls around.
I don't follow girls around.
Well, if you'd like to try it, Vitamin Toast is on the 4th floor.
Don't push me too far, Gracie. I'm trying to hold myself in.
Girdles is on the second floor.
Nuts.
Them's in the basement.
Now, see here.
Pardon me, I have a customer. May I wait on you, sir?
I'd like some water glasses.
Do you want the regular glasses or the plastic ones?
Well, I don't know. What's the difference?
Well, they look exactly alike, but the plastic ones are unbreakable.
Okay, pick me out a dozen of the unbreakable ones.
All right, now, let's see if this one is unbreakable. No, it doesn't seem to be. Let's try this one. They're tricky to find, aren't they? How about this one? We found one. Well, 11 more to go. Back in the rut again.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon.
Miss Allen.
Sorry, I'm busy now.
Miss Allen, what are you doing?
I'm picking out some unbreakable glasses for this customer.
You do not pick them out by throwing them on the floor one at a time.
Oh, you're right. I'll throw them all down at once and pick up the ones that don't break.
Miss Allen, no. Don't! Don't!
Well, what do you know? Only 2 plastic ones in the whole bunch.
Miss Allen, you're fired.
Ah, that's what I've been waiting for. Let's go home, Gracie.
Wait. What am I saying? I can't fire you. You broke $10 worth of glasses. You'll have to work 2 more days to pay for them.
Oh, no.
Oh, Sandra, look where I am.
Well, dearie, what are you doing here in the perfume department?
Well, I got transferred here to work out the $10 worth of glasses I broke.
You love perfume. Oh, what this stuff does to men. You got perfumes here that'll make George Bernard Shaw want to get married.
I think they sold some to the wrong Shaw.
Now, you take that perfume called Irresistible. Oh, no man can resist that.
Oh, yes, I noticed it comes in 3 strengths. Irresistible, positively irresistible, and come here, you jerk.
Yeah, and that ain't nothing compared to that purple passion. You give one whiff of that to the oldest, tiredest, most broken down man, and he'll go for you.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over the store for you.
The perfect type for a demonstration.
Huh?
Here, get a whiff of this purple passion.
Look, stop squirting that stuff all over me. Now, honey, come home with me. I want you to cook my meals and make my bed.
Gee, I never seen it work that fast before.
Will you go away and leave us alone?
Okay. Call me if you need help.
I will.
Not you. Him.
Now, look, Gracie. You're coming home with me if I have to drag you.
George, let go of my arm. Here comes the floor walker.
Is this man annoying you, Miss Allen?
Yes, he is.
Shame on you, you old masher, you.
I'm not a masher.
Well. Purple passion. Isn't that a little gay for you, Daddy?
Now, look here.
What did he say to you, Miss Allen?
He said he wanted me to come home with him and cook his meals and make his bed.
Did you say that?
Well, but you don't understand. I'm married. This woman is...
Oh, for shame. He didn't tell me that.
Why, you should be home with your grandchildren.
Now, wait a minute.
Well, I'll leave it to you, Miss Allen. Shall I call the store detective and have him arrested?
Oh, no. Not if he promises to go straight home and take his wife a nice gift.
Huh?
Like this $25 bottle of perfume.
I will not.
You will, or I'll have you arrested.
Well, okay, I will. Here's the money.
Oh, thank you. I'll send the perfume to your house. Goodbye.
Of all the double-crossing.
What kind of perfume will you send him, Miss Allen? Mad Love in Paris?
Well, I'm afraid Mad Love in Paris is a little optimistic. I'd better look for something called Handshake in Hollywood.
Skater's Waltz. Meredith, the ice is thick enough for skating on many a lake and stream tonight, and the snow lies white in many a village and town. Snow, well, that's a dream to folks out here and down south.
Yes, Bill, but a dream that becomes mighty real when you see Ernest Feeney's beautiful painting of a white Christmas in the new issue of Life magazine.
Oh, I've seen it, Meredith. Toward evening, the painting's called, and I guess it'll fit anybody's dream of the way Christmas weather should be. Because the story it tells of snow for the holidays is a real part of our Christmas tradition, like mistletoe and holly, like the Christmas tree and the Christmas stocking, a cherished and well-loved part of the American scene. You'll see this fine painting in our latest Maxwell House coffee ad on page 46 of the current issue of Life magazine. It'll make you realize how Maxwell House coffee is truly part of the American scene, too. We Americans enjoy coffee so much we've made it our favorite drink. More people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. North, east, south, and west, it's Maxwell House wherever you go. Now, flavor explains this nationwide preference, of course. The rich, satisfying Maxwell House flavor that results from the skillful blending of these premium Latin American coffees. Manizales for mellowness, Medellins for richness, Bucaramangas for full body, still other choice coffees for vigor. All adding up to great coffee at its wonderfully satisfying flavor peak. Starting now, why not enjoy the very best in coffee drinking pleasure? You can for just a fraction of a penny more per cup than you'd pay for the cheapest coffee sold. Just say Maxwell House. Always good to the last drop.
Perfume, get your perfume here, girls. You too can get a man if you let me spray your pants. He'll give you that mink if I make you...
Gracie.
Oh, back again, George. You want to buy some more perfume?
No. I paid the store for those glasses you broke, so you don't have to work here anymore. Now let's go home.
Oh, miss, could you please wait on... Why, Gracie.
Hello, Meredith.
You work here?
She did, Meredith. Another goofy idea to earn Christmas money.
Well, I guess the perfume department's the place to pick up a few cents. That's a play on words, George. Cent meaning a penny, and scent meaning the smell. Did you get it?
The smell I got. Oh, excuse us, Meredith. We're just leaving. Come on.
I can wait on Meredith first.
Well, thanks, Gracie. I thought my girl Goldie might like some perfume for Christmas.
Well, how about this? $20 an ounce.
Very well. I'll take a dime's worth.
A dime's worth? At least give a dram.
George, watch your language. Meredith, what kind of perfume does Goldie use now?
I don't know, Gracie, but it's dynamite. Last night I was playing Mother McCree on my flute for Goldie when she leaned in close and I got a whiff of that perfume. In an instant, I was transformed from a musician into a ruthless, desire-maddened beast, a caveman who wanted his mate.
Oh, Meredith.
It was all I could do to finish the chorus.
You're a tiger.
Well, then I grabbed Goldie and crushed her lips to mine. I couldn't breathe. My throat seemed to close up. I felt it clear to the pit of my stomach.
What a kiss.
Yeah, I should have taken the flute out of my mouth first.
I don't think so.
Meredith, that's some perfume. We'll have to find it. Oh, I know. I'll pour some on you from each of these bottles, and when we get to the right one, you tell me.
Very well.
Now, how about this one? It's very good, $30 an ounce.
No, that's not it.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Garden. How about this, Meredith? It's $40 an ounce.
No, that's not it.
Miss Allen.
I'm busy now, Mr. Garden. I'll bet this is it, Meredith. $50 an ounce.
Miss Allen, put that bottle down. And you get out of here, young man.
Sir, if you adopt that tone, I may take my business to F.W. Woolworth.
Miss Allen, you poured $30 worth of perfume on this twerp.
Now, just a minute. I will not stand here and be insulted.
Boo.
Goodbye, all.
It's all right, Mr. Gordon. I'm taking Miss Allen right home.
You are not. She doesn't leave this store until she's worked out that $30.
Oh.
Oh, Sandra, look where I am now. Well, if you don't do more moving around, Jerry, now they got you in sporting goods.
Now I could hear. All right, folks, get your sporting goods. You can't catch a mackerel without fishing tackle. Without skates, even Granny can't fall.
Gracie.
Oh, George, you found me.
Yeah. And I paid $30 for that perfume you spilled. And now you're coming home.
George, let go my arm. The floor walker's watching you.
Well, I don't give a rap.
Well, Creeping Wolf is on the prowl again.
Oh, Scram, come on, Gracie. You're going home.
Oh, no, she isn't. You're not putting this bird in your gilded cage, Daddy.
Oh, yeah?
My, what a snappy comeback.
How would you like me to carry her out of here?
At your age, piggyback would be the easiest.
Look, I've had enough of you. Another crack and I'll slug you.
Don't wave your hourglass at me, Father Time.
Oh, yeah?
You crushed me with that smart repartee.
Gracie, you better call off this carnation carrier before I take him apart.
Well, I wouldn't try it. He's pretty tough.
Him? Tough?
Well, he's the only floor walker who's brave enough to go near the nylon counter without a pistol and a whip.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and argue with this floor walker. I'll go get the manager. You wait right here.
Oh, I do hate mashers. You call me if he gets frisky.
Yeah, thanks. I will. And now I'd better wait on this customer. May I help you? Oh, why, it's the postman.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Burns. Are you still trying to earn your own Christmas money?
Yes, I am. Can I sell you some sporting goods?
Yes.
How about some of these pool balls? They're wonderful if you have a pool and like to play ball in it.
No.
Well, how about a badminton net? It's great fun to go out in the woods and catch badminton.
No.
Well, how about one of these muscle builders?
Please, Mrs. Burns. A man with my superb physique doesn't need a muscle builder any more than Lana Turner needs false eyelashes.
Well, I guess you're right.
I'm here to get my wife Bertha a Christmas present. A nice punching bag.
A punching bag for your wife?
Yes. She's got me all punched out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, here are the punching bags. Try this one and see if you like it.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Postman, hit it hard. Pretend that it's Bertha.
Oh, now I'm aroused. Take this, Bertha.
My goodness, you tore it apart.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Garden. Try this bag, Mr. Postman.
Very well. Here it comes, Bertha.
Miss Allen.
I'm busy, Mr. Garden. Try this one.
Miss Allen.
We'd better forget the punching bag.
Well, now let's see. We have some nice baseball equipment. Wouldn't you like to hang a bat on your Christmas tree?
I'd love to, but she'd never hold still for it. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns, and remember, Merry Christmas.
Miss Allen, you've done it again.
Oh, thank you.
Well, here you are, Mr. Gordon. I want you to tell Gracie that she can go home now.
I will not. She'll work here until those punching bags are paid for.
Huh?
Miss Allen, of all the incompetent, irresponsible, addle-brained clerks I have ever seen, you take the prize. You've worked here 1 hour, and you have destroyed $75 worth of merchandise. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
I'd like a raise. Oh, Sandra, look where I am now.
Well, I've never seen one clerk get moved around as much as you. Now they got you selling ladies' hats.
Yeah, and this is the best department of them all, Sandra. The first minute I was here, I sold 3 hats.
Haven't you sold any since?
No, I haven't seen any others I wanted.
You bought them yourself? Gee, how could you afford it?
I reduced the prices.
If old man Gordon finds out, he'll blow his top.
Oh, he's blown it so often now it's getting tender. Maybe he won't even look.
Oh, look.
What?
Well, there's that handsome radio and movie star, Bill Goodwin.
Yeah. You like him, Sandra?
Do I? He thrills me to my very foundation. Just look at the belt on him. He should do a dance with the fan. And I'm the fan he should do it with.
You're really crazy about him, huh?
Yeah. All over my room I got pictures of him plastered.
Oh, he's coming over this way. I'll introduce you.
Well, Gracie, what are you doing here?
I'm selling ladies' hats, Bill.
Gee, you've got some frightening monstrosities here.
Yeah. I'd like you to meet Sandra.
Oh, Mr. Goodwin, I can't believe it's you.
I find you a little hard to believe, too.
Sandра's a terrific fan of yours, Bill. She listens to you on the radio.
Yeah?
Yeah. When you talk about Maxwell House coffee, I just sit there and perk.
Well, it's great coffee, Sandra. You know, Maxwell House is...
Oh, that voice. That beautiful voice.
Well, thank you. Maxwell House is...
And you're so handsome, too.
Well, thank you. Maxwell House is...
And so charming.
Thank you. Maxwell House
and
is...
so talented.
Well, thank you. Maxwell House... Well, you've barely scratched the surface, you know. I'll go on while you think of some more. Maxwell House coffee is rich, mellow, delicious, the result of careful selection and blending of choice Latin American coffees, radiant roasted to perfection.
Bill, Sandra's kind of lonesome. Maybe you could show her a good time, huh?
Oh, you bet I could, Gracie. You busy tonight, Sandra?
No.
Really want to enjoy yourself?
I'll say.
All right. Make yourself a big, fragrant pot of Maxwell House coffee. Settle back and enjoy it. You'll have a picnic.
Oh, Bill.
Well, she will, Gracie. She's bound to. More people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world at any price.
But, Bill, it'd be a lot more fun if you'd help me drink the coffee.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Well, can you send your mother and dad to the Bijou Theater for the evening?
Sure.
Well, on their way, they pass right by my house. Have them bring me some of the coffee. Then I'll enjoy myself, too, you see, because Maxwell House is the very best in coffee drinking pleasure, yet it costs but a fraction of a penny more per cup than the cheapest coffee you can buy. That's why so many millions of Americans insist on Maxwell House. These days, they know today's coffee buy is Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop.
Oh, Bill, you seem to miss the whole point. Sandra can be your girlfriend. She's unattached.
Well, call me when you get her assembled. So long, girl.
Well, Sandra, I better get busy and sell these hats, huh?
You know, I bet I could get a fellow like Bill Goodwin if I could afford to dress classier. Gee, what that big hat with the feathers and the fruit on would do for me. But it's $75.
Oh, well, I'll fix that, Sandra. It'll be cheaper if I tear the feathers off. There. Now you can have it for $50.
It's still too much.
Miss Allen.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon. It'll be even cheaper without the cherry, Sandra. There. Take it for $40.
I haven't got 40.
Got 30? No. 20? No. Take it for 10.
Miss Allen, that hat is supposed to sell for $75.
This old torn up thing?
Oh, come on, Gracie. I paid for those punching bags. Now you're going home.
Oh, no, she's not.
Huh?
It'll take her 3 weeks to work out that $75 hat.
Oh, no.
Oh, Sandra, yoo-hoo, look where I am now. Well, what do you know? Now they got you in kitchen utensils. Honest, dearie, you move around more than a fella's arm in a dark balcony.
Oh, I love it here in kitchen utensils. There's so much excitement. A lady did a striptease here a minute ago.
Took off her clothes right in the store?
Well, she didn't mean to. I was giving a demonstration and I caught her dressed in the Mixmaster.
Things was never so interesting until you came. Well, I'll see you later, dearie.
Oh, such a sweet girl. Even if she does sound a little like Leo DeRocher. All right, folks, get your kitchen utensils right here. Take home a coffee pot this trip. It will please your husband's regular drip.
Oh, Gracie, I paid for that hat you wrecked. It took my last penny, but I paid for it. Now, come on. You're going home.
Oh, let go of my arm, George. The floor walker's watching you.
If that guy says...
Well, it's old never say die. Why don't you give up, Daddy?
Oh, yeah?
Touche, you clever creature.
You talk big, but what would you do if I just took her out of here?
Well, I'd thrash you within an inch of your life if you had that much left.
That does it. Put up your hands.
Oh, George, please. When you get in a fight, you don't know your own strength.
I don't?
No, you always get murdered.
Well, don't worry. Just watch me throw this punch.
Oh, be careful. If you miss him, you'll hit that big pile of kitchenware.
Well, I won't miss him. Take that.
You missed me, Daddy.
Why, you... Mr. Burns, what is the meaning of this?
I had a little accident, Mr. Gordon.
Accident, my foot. You deliberately knocked over those pots and pans, and you'll pay for every dent.
But, Mr. Gordon, I've got no money left.
Then your wife will work here, heaven help me, until they're paid for.
I will not. I'm tired and I quit.
You do, and I'll call a lawyer.
You do it, I'll call George Raft.
Gracie.
I'm going home. Goodbye.
Oh, Sandra, yoo-hoo.
Gee, Mr. Burns, they got you working here now?
Yeah. Till I pay for those pots and pans.
What a funny department they put you in.
You said it. Step right up, ladies. Just the thing for you to wear. These bloomers are $1 a pair.
This is Bill Goodwin. Till next Thursday, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee.
Always good to the last drop. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Wanted. A housewife who hates ironing starched clothes.
You're looking at her, mister.
May I tell you about Satina, the starched ironing sensation?
I'm listening.
When you add Satina to your starch, it gives every starched piece a slick, smooth finish. Your iron moves along like a breeze. No stubborn sticking or snagging, no puckers and wrinkles to slow you down. Every starched apron and dress, every precious tablecloth comes off the board with a rich, satiny sheen.
That's for me, mister.
Satina's for everybody who wants easier, better-looking starched ironing.
It's NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure, pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
And that drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. 'With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson, Mel Blanc, and our guest star, Eddie Cantor. 'Twas the day after Christmas, and in the Burns house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Oops, my mistake. George is stirring.
You know, Gracie, I just can't get over this beautiful Christmas present Eddie Cantor gave me. $110 smoking jacket.
Yes, it's hard to believe, all right, but there's the price tag hanging right on it.
That was probably an over. Well, I don't care. It's a beautiful gift. Boy, $110. I'll bet that's more than he spent on Ida.
Well, of course it is. He got her for nothing.
I meant that's more than he spent on her Christmas present.
Oh, there's something awfully strange about this, George. It's not like Eddie Cantor to spend all this money.
Well, I guess he figures he can't take it with him.
George, if Eddie can't take it with him, he'll find a way to send for it. There's the door. I'll answer it.
Gee, $110 smoking jacket. No more of those 2 for nickel cigars while I'm wearing this. From now on, I smoke only Royal Havana Super Deluxe King Specials. 3 for a dime.
That was the delivery man, George. Look, someone sent you an erector set.
Erector set?
Uh-huh.
That's a child's toy. Somebody's trying to rib me. What does the card say?
It says, to little Georgie Porgy from Santa Claus.
Oh, fine.
George, did you write Santa Claus a letter?
This is not from Santa Claus. It's from somebody who wants to pull my leg.
Oh, that's your tailor. He's always wanted to get your legs even.
My legs are even. Some wise guy. Anyway, this erector set just makes me appreciate Eddie Cantor's gift all the more. $110 smoking jacket. Now, there's a present.
Oh, well, don't feel so bitter about this erector set, dear. Maybe it'll be lots of fun. Look at the things it says you can make with it. A teeter-totter.
A teeter-totter? Oh, jolly. Won't the fellows at the cigar store envy me when they see my teeter-totter?
Well, now just
I'll hide it behind my back and say, guess what, fellas? And they'll say, golf clubs? Fishing tackle? And I'll say, no. A teeter-totter.
Oh, I'll answer it, dear. You play with your erector set.
Play with it, my foot. I wouldn't touch the silly thing.
Good morning, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Postman. Well, how do you feel? Did delivering all that Christmas mail wear you out?
Oh, yeah. My feet have blisters that belong on a B-29.
Oh, you poor man.
I delivered more mail than Bing Crosby's obstetrician.
Well, I hope Santa Claus was good to you. Was there something nice in your stocking yesterday morning?
Yes, but there was something horrible in my wife's stocking.
Oh, what was it?
My wife. How about your Christmas, Mrs. Burns? Was the jolly old gentleman with the big tummy good to you?
Oh, George is always good to me. This year he gave me a lovely gold bracelet. I picked it out myself.
Then it wasn't a surprise?
Well, it will be to George. He doesn't know about it yet. And right now I don't dare tell him. He's in a pretty bad humor.
How come?
Oh, some practical joker gave him a child's toy for Christmas. One of those erector sets. George is furious.
I pulled a similar joke on my wife Bertha one Christmas. I gave her a broom.
Well, what's wrong with giving your wife a broom?
It had a saddle and stirrups on it. Bertha was mad as a hornet.
Well, I'll bet it handed you a laugh.
Laugh, I thought I'd die. And so did the doctor. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns. Remember, keep smiling.
Oh, not much mail, George. Just a few late Christmas cards and... Why, George.
I made a teeter-totter. And I did it in 6 minutes flat.
Oh, I'm proud of you, darling. Only 6 minutes? Why, it says right here in the box, to make a teeter-totter should take the average child about... Well, it's new to you.
What does it say the average child should take?
30 seconds.
Well, anyway, this thing is sure a lot of fun. And now I'm going to start a steam shovel. Come in.
Mr. Burns?
Yes, what is it, son?
I believe you've got my erector set by mistake.
Huh?
My name is Georgie Lemaire, and I live across the street. And the delivery man says he got the wrong house and left it here.
Oh, we're sorry it happened, little boy. Put it in the box, George, and give it to him.
Wait a minute. Look, kid. How would you like to have a nice smoking jacket? $110 smoking jacket.
No, sir, I want my erector set.
Well, give it to him, George.
But, kid, look. This smoking jacket is from Eddie Cantor.
Who's he?
Who's he? Tell him, Gracie.
Why, Sonny Eddie Cantor is the man who... He tells all those... He's the biggest... Give him the erector set.
Now, look, kid, can't we make a deal? This is a beautiful smoking jacket.
I want my erector set.
Oh, all right. But let me finish the steam shovel first.
By then he'll be old enough for the smoking jacket.
Never mind. How about it, kid?
I want my erector set.
Now, look, I wouldn't want to use force on an 8-year-old. But I'm going to finish that steam shovel if I have to throw you down and sit on you.
No, you're not. You give me that.
Now, let go of that. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Oh, shame on you, you bully. You let him up this instant. There. Now, you take your erector set and go home, Sonny. Did he hurt you, George?
Smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. You know, Meredith, I guess that's one of the gladdest and happiest songs I've ever known.
That it is, Bill. And with New Year's Eve less than a week away, it's mighty timely, too. New Year's Eve. That's the great American night for ringing out the old and ringing in the new.
Yippee.
Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Yes, Meredith, it's one night in the year when all of us can see that silver lining. When hope and optimism and good cheer are really riding high. Lets you understand why the celebration of New Year's Eve is such a happy and joyous part of the American scene. And that brings to mind how Maxwell House coffee is a very real part of the American scene, too. We Americans love coffee, have made it our national drink. And more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. North, east, south, and west, it's Maxwell House wherever you go. Flavors behind this great popularity story, of course, the rich, vigorous Maxwell House flavor that results from the masterful blending of these selected Latin American coffees. Manizales for mellowness. Medellins for richness. Other fine coffees for vigor. Up to great coffee at its flavor peak. So, friends, why not enjoy the very best in coffee goodness, coffee pleasure? You can for just a fraction of a penny more per cup than you'd pay for the cheapest coffee sold. Next time, say, Maxwell House, always good to the last drop.
Darn kid. He would have to come after his erector set just when I was getting interest.
Oh, well, never mind, dear. You'll get over it.
But I wanted to finish that steam shovel.
Oh, well, there. Mama will make some ice cream and let you lick the dasher.
Oh, stop. Just because I happen to enjoy building things. Come in.
Hello, all.
Hello, Meredith.
Hello.
Well, what's wrong with him?
Somebody took away his erector set.
Oh, well, George, I don't have an erector set, but I'd be glad to lend you my set of tiddlywinks. Although it's not quite complete.
Look, Meredith.
All the winks are there, but in the excitement of a recent game, I broke my red tiddly.
Meredith.
Or, you might be interested in a Cupid doll I have, which, when patted on the stomach, says Mama.
No, I'm not interested.
Would you care to hear how I got that Cupid doll?
No.
It was at the Saragordo County Fair back in 1928. There was a booth there where for a nickel you could buy 3 baseballs, hurl them at assorted knickknacks, and keep whatever knickknack you knocked over. I purchased 3 balls and let fly with a right good will.
And you knocked over the Cupid doll.
No, I knocked over J.C. Tolliver, a local apothecary. He was at a nearby booth eating hot buttered popcorn.
My goodness.
Undismayed, I cut loose with the second baseball.
Oh, and that time you got the Cupid doll.
No, got J.C. Tolliver again. He was bending over to pick up his hot buttered popcorn.
Show me how he was bending over, Meredith.
Like this, George.
Ow! Goodbye, Meredith.
Goodbye, all.
Oh, yeah. Tiddlywinks. All I want is an erector set so I can build a steam shovel.
Unless you get one, there'll never be an end to this. You wait here.
Gee, Gracie, you shouldn't have done it.
Well, George, I knew you wouldn't be happy until you had an erector set, so I went to the store and got you one.
Boy. Hey, where'd you get the money?
I traded the smoking jacket for it.
You traded Eddie Cantor's $110 smoking jacket for this erector set?
That smoking jacket didn't cost $110, dear. I talked to the man Eddie bought it from.
But it had a big price tag on it.
He bought that from the same man.
He's exaggerating. Besides, I don't care what Eddie paid for the jacket. It's the spirit of the gift that counts. Now, you go right back to the May Company and get it.
It didn't come from the May Company.
Bullocks?
No.
Broadway? Where?
Laughing Frankie Gordon.
That smiling Frankie Gordon.
He laughed when he saw that.
Well, you get it back here. No matter what the jacket is worth, it's Eddie's gift to me, and I want it. Besides, I don't believe all that stuff about a free trip to Azusa and a set of dishes. Eddie Cantor's got plenty of money, and he... Come in.
Oh, Merry Christmas, George and Gracie. Merry Christmas.
Well, Eddie.
Eddie, you're a day late with your Merry Christmas.
I know, Gracie. I got caught overnight in Azusa.
What did you give Ida for Christmas?
Ida, oh, a lovely gift. A set of dishes.
I thought so.
And how about your 5 daughters?
Well, to Janet, the oldest one, I gave a beautiful pocket knife. Then to each of the other 4 girls, I gave a box of cigars.
Cigars?
Money is no object to me.
But, Eddie, your daughters don't smoke cigars.
Their husbands can smoke them.
But won't the cigars be awfully stale by then?
They'll be dead and buried by then. Oh, yes. But enough about my Christmas. Did you get the smoking jacket I sent you, George?
Oh, yes. Thanks, Eddie.
Oh, that's all right. What's $110 a month, friends?
Who said anything about $110?
The price tag came off? Why, how could it? I stuck it on with a Pabst beer label. Oh, well, as long as I know you got it. Well, now, how would you two like to eat dinner with me, huh?
Oh, we'd love it.
Well, thanks. Now, don't fix anything extra, Gracie. I'll take potluck.
You're eating here?
Well, yes, I want to see George in that beautiful smoking jacket I gave him. Why don't you put it on right now, George?
Yes. Gracie, run get that jacket.
Yeah, all right. It's in the next room. I'll be back in a half hour.
Wait a minute. It takes you a half hour to walk into the next room and back?
thick carpets.
Oh, yes. Let me get it for you.
No. I just happened to think. I took the smoking jacket to the cleaners.
Already?
Well, yeah, George got smoke on it. I'll be right back.
Well, look, my car's out front. I'll drive you to the cleaner.
Oh, no. I'm too tired. I'd rather walk. Goodbye.
Gee, I hope she gets it, Eddie. I wouldn't want anything to happen to a $110 jacket.
Look, George, we've known each other for 25 years. You and I, well, we can be honest with each other. That jacket didn't cost $110.
No?
No. I put that price tag on it so as not to embarrass you.
Embarrass me?
How would you feel if you knew I really paid $150 for it?
I'd die,
They say it's wonderful. Our nomination for the best song of 1946, Meredith Willson and his music. Hi, George. Is Gracie here?
No, Bill. She's going to pick up my smoking jacket. You know Eddie Cantor, don't you?
Oh, of course. Hello, Mr. Cantor.
Oh, Bill, my boy, how are you? Looks good. Haven't been by to call on my daughters lately.
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, I did call on your daughter Janet last night. You weren't there.
I know. I spent the night in Azusa. Bill, did you have a good time with Janet?
Well, Mr. Cantor, I would have, but...
But what?
When did she start carrying a pocket knife?
A smart Christmas present I gave her. How was Ida, Bill? Was she lonesome without me?
Well, I don't know. She was out seeing the Jolson story.
Every night Ida sees the Jolson story? She getting passes? Tell me, were the other girls home?
Oh, yes. They introduced me to a game called Break One and Get One.
Break one and get one?
Yeah. It seems that some schnook gave Ida a cheap set of dishes. And she wanted the girls to get rid of them, so every time I broke one, I got a cigar.
A cigar?
Yeah, the same schnook gave the girls cigars.
I wonder who that schnook could be.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Cantor, speaking of the Jolson story, I think they should do a picture about you.
No. How would that sound, the schnook story? It's no good. It wouldn't work out.
Well, really, I think it's a great idea, Mr. Cantor. Now, Jolson had to have a handsome young fella named Larry Parks to play his part, but you wouldn't need him.
That's right. I wouldn't.
No, I could do it. You see, they'll photograph me, and your voice will come out of my mouth singing, Ida, sweet as Maxwell House coffee.
Wait a minute. That's not what the song says, you know.
If it comes out of my mouth, that's what it'll say. Maxwell House coffee is rich, mellow, delicious, the result of careful selection and blending of choice Latin American coffees, radiant roasted to perfection.
But Bill, coffee doesn't rhyme with Ida. That spoils the song.
Oh, you're right, of course. I'll have to change that.
Yeah.
But we'll do it like this. Sophie, sweet as Maxwell House coffee.
No. Bill, will you? William Goodwin.
Well,
no.
what's the matter now? That rhymes. It not only has rhyme, but reason, because more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world.
Oh, Bill, stop teasing, Eddie. There's only one way that song can go, like this. Ida, oh,
Pardon me for interrupting, but George, did you enjoy working for our sponsor in 1946?
Well, sure.
Would you like to work for him in 1947?
You bet.
How does the song go?
Sophie, sweet Maxwell House coffee.
That's better, George. Because Maxwell House is the very best in coffee drinking pleasure. Yet it costs but a fraction of a penny more per cup than the cheapest coffee you can buy. That's why so many millions of Americans insist on Maxwell House. These days they know today's coffee buy is Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop.
Now, look, if you two think that you can...
Well, I'm back. We can have dinner now. Oh, hello, Bill.
Hi, Gracie.
George, may I speak to you alone for a moment?
Sure.
Excuse us, Eddie.
That's all right.
Did you get the smoking jacket?
Well, I couldn't. The store was closed.
And what's in the package?
Well, I stopped by the cleaners and got your overcoat. You can wear that at the dinner table.
An overcoat?
Well, we'll tell Eddie you're wearing the smoking jacket under it.
He'll think I'm crazy.
No, he won't. We'll open all the windows and get it freezing cold in the house. Thank goodness we live in Los Angeles where you can do that.
Well, that's a big help. Gracie, it doesn't happen to be freezing cold outside.
Well, open the windows anyway. In 2 minutes, he won't be able to see you for the smog.
That won't work either.
Oh, you put on the overcoat. I'll think of something.
Okay. Anything to keep Eddie from knowing you traded in his Christmas present.
Room. Dinner's on the table.
Oh, swell. I can't wait to see George in that smoking jacket.
Well, there he is.
Yeah, he's wearing an overcoat.
Well, naturally. We're having a cold meal.
Yes, I'm very sensitive to heat and cold.
What does he wear when you have a hot meal?
I don't know. Ladies aren't allowed.
You like this meal, Eddie? Sliced bologna, cold chicken?
Yeah, oh, the chicken's another reason for the overcoat. It saves wear and tear on the tablecloth.
How?
Well, he can stick the bones in his pocket.
It's neater that way.
Chicken, Eddie?
Thanks. It seems a shame to cover up a $200 smoking jacket.
The last time you mentioned the price, it was $150.
What a memory. Well, there were a few extras. Special buttons, fancy buttonholes, a $10 tip for the boy who delivered it.
Bologna, Eddie?
Only the part about the tip. Oh, you're passing the bologna. Thanks.
Whatever it cost, Eddie, I really appreciate it.
Well, don't mention it, George. I'm just a generous, open-handed type that loves to do things for my friends.
Applesauce, Eddie?
You're asking me to have some?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, thanks. As I was saying, George, I'm the generous type, and I never expect a favor in return. When I bought you that smoking jacket, I had no idea that I'd be asking you to appear on my radio program next Thursday night.
Applesauce, Eddie.
I just took some.
This time I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
Well, how about you two coming on my show next week? I can arrange it so you won't have to pay any income tax.
That's great. How can you do that?
It's simple. I won't give you any money. But for old time's sake, what do you say, kids, huh?
Okay, Eddie, we'll be on your program. Let's get to work on the script. I'll take off my coat.
No, don't, George. No, don't take the coat off. No.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no smoking jacket under that overcoat.
George, you've been robbed.
Huh?
The thief must still be here. Don't leave this room, Eddie Cantor.
Gracie Allen, I did not steal it.
Oh, it's no use, Gracie. We might as well confess. Eddie, we traded the smoking jacket in for an erector set.
An erector set? For that $300 smoking jacket? That came with gold buttons and velvet lapels and silk lining that lit up with neon signs?
A set of dishes and a pocket knife.
And a round trip to Azusa? Oh, you know about that.
Eddie, we know the jacket cost $10.
Gee, I'm sorry. Kids, naturally, now I can't ask you to appear on my program for nothing. Honestly, I feel terrible.
Well, why don't you pay us?
No, then I'll feel worse. But I guess it's the only decent thing to do. Come on, you two come over to my house, and I'll make it worth your while, huh?
Again, Eddie.
Not at all, Gracie. I'll see you and George on my program next Thursday night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Eddie.
Goodbye, children.
Well, Gracie, what did Eddie give you?
George, I'll never have to ask you for money again.
You won't?
No. Whenever I want some, I'll just pull this pocket knife on you.
Oh.
Next week when we'll all be back. George Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, yours truly, Bill Goodwin. The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show is written by Paul Henning and Keith Fowler. Until next Thursday, then, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee.
Always good to the last drop.
Come on, Gracie, I'll take you to a movie.
Oh, take me to see The Yearling. I'm dying to see that.
Yeah, I understand there's a cute little deer in it.
Oh, I'll say there is. Gregory Peck.
By cute little deer, I didn't mean Gregory Peck.
Oh, Jane Wyman, huh?
No, I mean there's a little dough in the picture.
A little dough? I'll bet it makes a fortune.
Good night, folks, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Eddie Cantor appeared through the courtesy of Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. And now stay tuned in for Noah Webster Says, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
Don't ever say that again.
Don't ever say what again?
No matter how clean I get my wash, it never looks really white.
But it's a fact.
Not if you blue with La France. La France gets clothes snowy, sparkling, dazzling white.
Always?
Always. Even when you have to dry your clothes indoors, a La France blued wash is a really white wash. And remember, too, La France gets rid of the separate bluing job. You dissolve La France right along with your soap, and it blues while you wash.
Hurrah for La France.
The bluing flakes used by more women than any other.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
It's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Tonight, Gracie and her friend Blanche Morton are returning from the neighborhood movie theater where they saw a picture starring their current dream man, Gregory Peck.
Oh, what a marvelous experience, Blanche. Those thrilling love scenes.
Yeah, it was a great picture. Luella Parsons gave it 4 stars, and Jimmy Fiddler gave it 4 bells.
My rating is a little different. I gave Gregory Peck 15 quivers. When he makes love, my heart throbs up and down in my throat. Keep in time with that wonderful Adam's apple of his.
Too bad our husbands didn't come along. They might have learned something.
Oh, what a letdown going home to them after Gregory Peck.
You said it.
It's like riding on the Super Chief and then switching to the Glendale bus. Yeah, that's the way it goes. At first, when George and I went to parties, he was terribly jealous. If another man even looked at me, he wanted to kill him.
And now?
If another man grabs me and kisses me, George says, boy, is he loaded.
Well, speaking of kisses, Harry comes down to breakfast, gives me a fast one on the cheek, and then we both start complaining.
Both of you?
Yeah. Him because the toast is scorched, and me because I'm not.
Well, I guess the same kind of morning kiss. Believe me, that peck George gives me is no Gregory.
Time sure makes a difference, all right. The first few months of married life, they're all pepped up.
Mm-hmm. And the rest of it, they are all pooped out. Well, here's my house, Blanche. I better go in and see if Hotslips has fallen asleep over his collection of Lombardo records.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Blanche. Well, now for the big romantic homecoming. Will he say, darling, you're back at last? Will he tell me how much he's missed me? Not him. He won't even know I've been out. Hello, George.
Darling, you're back at last.
Yeah, huh?
Gee, how I've missed you. How I've needed you.
Oh, George.
I've longed for the touch of your hand.
You have?
Yeah, scratch my back, will you? There's one spot there I can't get.
Oh, George. Wouldn't you like me to put my arms around you?
Yeah, then you can scratch with both hands.
I don't want to scratch your back. I wish Gregory Peck was here.
I'd just as soon have you scratch it.
Oh, all right, I'll scratch your back. There.
Thanks.
Now put your arms around me.
Your back itches too, huh?
Oh, George, you need a few lessons on how to treat a wife. Wives want romance. Wives want...
Come in.
Good evening, all.
Well, hello, all.
I saw your light on, and I made bold to drop in.
Well, I'm glad you did, Meredith.
You made bold to drop in.
You're just in time to learn how to treat your wife after you're married. You do intend to take a wife, don't you?
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm very fond of little ones.
Oh, how sweet.
Of course, I'll take a big one if she'll have me.
Don't waste your time advising Meredith, Gracie. I doubt if you'll ever get married.
Not true, George. It was just a year ago this time that I almost married a lady trap drummer, Boom Boom Latour.
Boom Boom Latour, a lady trap drummer.
She was magnificent. If you closed your eyes, you couldn't tell her from Gene Krupa. But when you opened them, there was a delightful difference.
And you almost married her, Meredith?
Yes, Gracie, ironically. At night after work, I'd take her home. She'd turn the lights down low, snuggle next to me on the sofa, and play Love Sends a Little Gift of Roses on the drums.
What a picture.
Well, naturally, I could not long resist such romantic persuasion, and one night, just as she reached the 14th measure of the second chorus, I asked Boom Boom to be my bride.
And she said yes?
Without missing a beat. In a perfect frenzy of ecstasy, I seized my flute and began to accompany her. We raced madly through Semper Fidelis, under the double eagle, and we were just going into the stars and stripes forever when a terrible doubt began to creep into my mind.
A doubt?
If I was going to be this lady's husband, there was something I had a right to know. So I asked her, and her answer made my blood run cold.
What was it, Meredith?
Boom Boom was not a union musician.
What?
Well, I knelt quickly and, facing Chicago, asked Petrillo to forgive me. Then I fled, and I have not seen the lady since.
Well, that just shows you the power of organizing. What a shame we neglected housewives aren't organized, like you musicians. Then we could force our husbands to be more romantic and more... Meredith.
What?
That's it. We'll get together. We'll form the Housewifes Association.
But I'm not a housewife.
No, not you.
You're not either. Forget it.
Oh, no. This is the idea of the century. When we housewives organize, you husbands will have to stop pushing us around.
Gracie.
You'll find out what fighters we women are. Just like Jack Dempsey found out when a woman whipped him.
A woman whipped Jack Dempsey?
Sure, Jean Tunney.
Oh, yes. Pretty girl, Jean Tunney, eh?
Yeah. She was beautiful in her new picture, The Razor's Edge.
Jean Tunney, yes, sort of a dark girl. Gracie, there'll be no Housewives Association.
Oh, yes, there will, and I'll be the boss. And then I just dare some unromantic husband to snore or stick his cold feet in his wife's back.
I suppose you'll call a strike.
Oh, you bet. I'll pull every wife out of bed between here and Boston.
Good morning, Gracie. How about some breakfast?
Not right now, George. I'm busy drawing up the contract all you husbands will have to sign with the Housewifes Association.
I told you last night to forget that crazy idea. We husbands are not going to sign.
Oh, then we wives will go on strike. And I'd like to see the government take that over.
If I don't sign the contract, you'll strike, huh?
I'll picket you from morning till night, and believe me, you'll be worn out.
I'll be worn out?
Well, surely you'll be gentleman enough to carry my sign.
Let's see that contract.
Here. It tells the rules you husbands have to abide by. And you'll find it all very legal. Go ahead, read it.
Know this, all men, by these presents. Flowers, candy. What is this?
Oh, you read it wrong, George. It goes like this. Know this, all men. Buy these presents. Flowers,
candy, I say now. Looks like the husband will get the short end of this contract.
Oh, no. You'll find it completely fair and unbiased. Read on.
Okay. This contract entered into between the wife, hereinafter referred to as the angel.
Me.
And the husband, hereinafter referred to as the beast.
You.
Yes, very fair and unbiased.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, forget this nonsense and bring me my breakfast.
I refer you to paragraph 2 of our contract, which reads, before breakfast, each husband must give his wife a kiss. If it's a first-rate kiss, she brings in bacon, eggs, and coffee.
I see.
If it's a second-rate kiss, she brings in eggs and coffee, and so on.
Okay. Here's a kiss. Well?
Help yourself to a glass of water.
It wasn't that bad. Anyhow, your silly rules mean nothing to me because there'll never be a Housewives Association.
Yes, there will. I'm sending a wire to Mr. William Green, head of the American Federation of Labor, to ask for our charter.
He'll turn you down. What could possibly get you a charter from Mr. Green?
Mrs. Green.
Believe me, it won't happen. What else is in that contract you expect husbands to sign?
Well, there's the retroactive clause. We demand that all husbands be less retro and more active.
Nice piece of demanding.
And then there's our open shop policy. No husband can pass an open shop without going in and buying his wife a gift.
This is a pretty one-sided contract.
Oh, no, not at all. For example, we have a husband's old age benefit plan. Each week, the husband puts away $5, and when he reaches a certain age, the wife takes it.
The wife takes it?
Yes. We benefit by your old age.
Old age benefit. And if we husbands don't like all these things, we've got no comeback.
Oh, sure. If you think you're being mistreated, you can make a complaint to our jury of 5 impartial women. It would be a nice change from appearing on the radio.
A change from radio?
Yeah. The jury would laugh at you.
I thought so. And if we husbands don't like it, you'll strike.
You bet we will. And if we housewives walk out, the Screen Actors Guild will walk out with us. Clark Gable, Robert Taylor, Jerome Power, Gregory Peck.
Why pick the Screen Actors Guild?
Can you think of anybody nicer to walk out with?
This is murder.
Say, the Green Actors Guild.
The Green Actors Guild, a new name, eh?
The Screen Actors Guild.
Nothing green about Taylor, Power, and Peck.
I'll call my association a guild, too.
Oh, a guild, yeah.
Let's see now. We'll be the Housewife Assistants Guild. We'll call ourselves the HAG.
Well, at last you're making sense.
I'll answer it, George. You look over our contract.
Yeah, the HAG.
Good morning, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Postman. By the way, I want to talk to your wife about my new project, the Housewives Assistants Guild. If she joins, your wife will be an HAG.
I got news for you. If she doesn't join, she'll still be one.
We housewives will force husbands to be more romantic. You know, I'll bet that's your trouble. You're not affectionate enough. Tell me, did you kiss your wife at least once a day during 1946?
I kissed her twice.
You did?
Yes. Once in March and once in August.
Oh, Mr. Postman.
I see my dentist twice a year and kiss my wife twice a year. I get them both out of the way on the same day. It's easier that way.
Easier?
Yes. I rush home from the dentist and kiss her before the Novocaine wears off.
Oh, shame on you. If you feel that way about your wife, why did you ever marry her?
Oh, it was one of those things. She kept saying to everybody, I love Herman. Herman is a ball of fire. I want to marry Herman.
Oh, I see.
But that cowardly Herman left town, so she married me.
Well, after your wife joins my Housewifes Guild, you have to kiss her every day. Just remember what Rudy Valley used to say. A little kiss each morning, a little kiss each night.
Rudy Valley said that.
Yeah. Are you going home and kiss your wife?
Well, if it's all right with the guild, I'd rather kiss Rudy Valley. Goodbye, Mrs. Burns. Remember, keep smiling.
These husbands don't seem to take my guilt seriously. But they will before I'm through. Oh, well, George, did you sign the contract?
No, and I'm not going to. This thing says I have to wash the dishes, clean the house, fix the meals. I'm surprised it doesn't say I should brush your teeth.
Read the small print.
That too, huh? Well, I'm not going to sign. According to this, the husband does everything and the wife nothing.
Not true. I'll admit I've given some of the wife's jobs to the husband, but the wife still has plenty to do. When a baby arrives, the wife paces the floor of the hospital.
What is the wife paces the floor?
Yes.
And the husband?
That's one of the jobs I gave him. Well, George, are you ready to sign this contract with the Housewifes Guild?
No. If I sign that thing, I'll be nothing but a slave.
You will not be a slave. I'll just sign your name right here, Uncle Tom. I mean, George.
Gracie, there's a piece of paper in Washington called the Declaration of Independence. It guarantees all men the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Well, how do you like that? The minute those Republicans get in, they start making new laws.
The Declaration of Independence was drawn up by Jefferson, Franklin, Adams, and Henry.
I don't care what firm of attorneys wrote it. I'll get Jerry Giesler to break it.
Look, I'm not going to sign this contract. Paragraph 4 says I have to make love like Gregory Peck. What's the matter with the way I make love?
You'll find that in paragraphs 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, George, sign the contract.
I'll do nothing of the kind. I'm going in the den and read the paper.
Why don't you clop him on the head like I did Harry?
Oh, I couldn't do that to George. His little head is too sweet, too precious, too hard.
But we've got to get his signature on that contract.
Say, what if he thought he was signing his autograph?
That's a good idea.
Well, sure. All we have to do is find a George Burns fan.
Well, that louses that up.
Well, for your information, Blanche Morton, George Burns has fans from California to New York.
Really?
Yes, I'm in California and his mother's in New York. And since I'm the closest, I'll go in and get his autograph. George.
Yes?
You're awfully funny on the radio.
Everybody says so.
Yes. Much funnier than those comedians who use a dialect to get laughs, like H.V. Kaltenborn.
Thanks.
You get laughs because the jokes you tell are so clever. Tell me one now, dear.
Okay. A fellow said to his friend, how about having lunch with me?
Oh, that's marvelous.
Wait a minute. That's not all of the joke.
It's enough for my purpose.
Huh?
You're the funniest comedian in the world, George. May I have your autograph?
You want my autograph?
Yes, right here on this dotted line.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. Trying to get my signature on that silly contract. Well, it didn't work. Now get out of here.
Yes, dear. George.
What now?
I'm sorry I tried to fool you. You're so smart and I'm such a dope.
You said it.
I always have to come to you when there's something I don't know. Would you answer a couple of questions for me?
Sure.
What was President Washington's first name?
George.
Oh, I love the way you snap those answers out. Now, what was the last name of that famous Scotch poet, Robert
Burns.
Oh, of course. George and Burns. In case I forget them again, would you write them down on this dotted line?
Out, out, out.
Judge, do you think people should feed razor blades to elephants?
Feed razor blades to elephants? Of course not.
Good. I'm getting up a petition against it. Sign right here on the dotted line.
Out, out, out.
George!
What's wrong?
The house is on fire.
No.
Yes. Quick, here's an application for insurance. Sign on the dotted line.
Out. 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 Yes?
Telegram for George Burns. Sign here.
Okay. There you are. I wonder who the telegram's from, Gracie.
From me.
From you?
Yeah, read it.
Dear George, that paper you just signed was the Housewifes Guild contract. Happy New Year, Uncle Tom. Signed, Gracie. So you hired this messenger boy to trick me, huh? Why,
Don't call me names or I'll have you thrown out of my house.
your house? This is my house.
Oh, really, Judge? You should read a contract before you sign it.
Oh, no. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure, pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
That drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, Gail Gordon, and our happy postman, Mel Blanc. For your Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for your everyday coffee drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House. The coffee that gives you so much more for so little more, that is bought and enjoyed by more people than any other brand of coffee in the world. Yes, Maxwell House, expertly blended and radiant roasted for rich, mellow, extra flavor. Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop. Have last month's bills arrived at your house yet? Or does your husband still speak to you? When I dropped by the Burns house this morning, Gracie was wondering how to break the bad news to George.
Oh, Bill, I'll have to get George in an awfully good humor before I let him see these Christmas bills. How can I do it?
Well, let's see. Well, hey, wearing one of those slinky lace negligees ought to please George.
Oh, no, he'd look terrible in it.
Gracie, I meant for you to wear it, not George. Put the bills on the table and stand beside him in your negligee.
It'll never work, Bill. We've been married too long.
What do you mean?
Well, he'll notice the way the bills are stacked, not me.
Oh, you're wrong, Gracie. If George has got an ounce of blood in his veins, he'll... Yeah, I see what you mean.
Well, I guess there's just no way that a wife can present her husband with a bill and make him like it.
Not true, Gracie. My mother did it, and Father was happy as a lark.
Well, she must have presented him with an awfully little bill.
No, I weighed 8.5 pounds.
You know the kind of bills I mean. Now, come on, help me think of something.
Well, maybe you could put George in a good humor by fixing his favorite food.
That's right. The way to his heart is through his chest.
No, it's through his stomach. You slipped up.
It's through his chest. That slipped down.
Well, anyway, Gracie, what does the little man like to eat?
Well, he adores hot biscuits. You know, he's still got the first biscuit I made after we were married.
Really? He saves funny things.
Yes. He's also got the first tooth he lost after we were married.
Why does he save the tooth?
He can't get it out of the biscuit.
I see.
Of course, I can make wonderful biscuits now. George just drooled when... Say, I've got a great idea. I'll fold the bills up real small and bake them inside the biscuits.
Oh, then when he takes a bite, he'll discover the bill.
Right. With a mouthful of biscuit, he won't be able to scream so loud.
Well, it's a screwy idea, Gracie, but it might work.
Oh, anything to soften the blow for my darling George.
You really love that little schnook, don't you, Gracie?
Oh, yes, Bill. When they made George, they broke the mold.
Well, better late than never. So long, Gracie. I hope your plan works.
The biscuits are done. Now, let's see. This one has the May Company bill in it. This one has the Saks bill. This one is the Broadway. And this one... Oh, here comes George. I better soften him up with a little flattery before lunch.
Hello, Gracie.
Oh, Georgie boy, you're home from school.
From school?
Oh, forgive me, dear. You look so young, I always think of you as going to high school.
I don't look like I go to high school. College, maybe.
Ah, your handsome face is ageless. Your noble brow, your classic features. They look like they belong on a Greek statue.
Gracie.
Sometimes I'd swear your head was made of marble.
Well, old Marblehead is hungry. Hey, you got biscuits.
Yeah, try one.
Okay. Boy, that was good.
You swallowed the whole thing?
Well, yeah.
Well, that takes care of the May Company.
Huh?
They can't send a collector after that one.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Here, try the Broadway. I mean, have another biscuit.
I'll break this open and put some butter on. There's a piece of paper in here.
Uh-huh. There's one in each of the biscuits.
Oh, I get it. Like the Chinese tea rooms. My fortune is in these biscuits.
You're so right.
Well, I'll open all of them.
Yes, dear, and I'll run get you the ice bag.
Ice bag? I feel fine. I don't need any ice bag. Just pass me those biscuits.
How does the ice bag feel, darling?
Okay.
Here, I buttered some more aspirin for you.
You buttered the aspirin?
Well, as long as you were eating it like popcorn, I thought I might as well butter it.
Gracie, look at that stack of bills. How could you buy that many Christmas presents? Where did you find them?
Oh, I just opened up my charge account, and there they were.
And you figured I'd
You
pay for all of them.
Yeah.
Look, instead the bills are in my mouth. Yes, that paper. Well, you're out of luck. I'm going to stop being the goose that lays the golden eggs.
You mean you're going to stop telling jokes on the radio?
Never mind. Now listen to me, young lady. I'm going to tell you a thing or two. From now on...
Oh, hello, Meredith.
Meredith, what would you do if the person you married spent money like a drunken sailor?
Well, in the first place, I would never marry a drunken sailor.
Meredith.
Though at one time I was quite friendly with a sober wave. She picked me up one night at the Palladium.
She picked you up?
Yes, I fell down while attempting to jitterbug, and she picked me up.
Yes. Meredith, I want you to hear...
Well, one thing led to another, and before I knew it, that wave had me in the back seat of a taxi. During the war, I was a sucker for a uniform.
Oh, Meredith, you didn't even know her.
I know, Gracie, but I felt that I should be kind to her. After all, she'd been fighting for me.
Look, Meredith.
But no sooner were we alone than she became quite amorous. Oh, she wasn't to blame. I was attractive, and she'd been at sea for a long time.
Meredith, when you came in, I asked you one simple question. All I want you to do is answer that.
Gladly, George. Would you state the question again?
What would you do if the person you married spent money like a drunken sailor?
Well, in the first place, I would never marry a drunken sailor.
Look, Meredith.
Though at one time I was
goodbye,
quite friendly with a...
Goodbye. Goodbye, Meredith.
The Missouri Waltz. You know, Meredith, it may be 1947, but music like that makes me think that underneath it all, I'm still an old-fashioned guy.
Because you like it? No need to apologize for that, Bill. Liking waltzes has always been in the very best American tradition, and it still is. With old favorites like the Missouri Waltz jingling the jukeboxes today from Seattle to Scranton.
Yes, like sparking your girl on a Saturday night, the waltz has been tested by time and never found wanting. Grandfather was swinging his partner in waltz time when bustles and high-button shoes were the height of fashion. And 100 years from now, you can bet that the waltz will still be expressing the romance and sentimental gaiety that have always belonged to our American scene. Makes me think how Maxwell House coffee truly belongs to the American scene, too. Here in America, we've actually made coffee a national drink. And more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. It's Maxwell House wherever you go. Flavor explains this nationwide preference. The rich, full-bodied Maxwell House flavor that results from the masterful blending of these premium Latin American coffees. Manizales for mellowness. Medellins for richness. Other choice coffees for vigor. And Bucaramangas for full body. All adding up to great coffee at the peak of flavorful goodness. Friends, why not know the very best in coffee drinking pleasure? You can for just a fraction of a penny more per cup than you'd pay for the cheapest coffee sold. Just make yours Maxwell House. Always good to the last drop.
Gracie, suppose you start explaining these Christmas bells. Who got this $25 hat?
Oh, I gave that to Clara Bagley. I've decided to break up our friendship.
And why did you give her an expensive hat?
Well, I have one exactly like it. And when she sees me with it on, then she'll stop speaking to me.
There must be cheaper ways to lose a friend. Here's a bill for a bushel of nuts delivered to San Francisco. Who'd you send those to?
My mother. That was your own suggestion, dear. Every time I said, what'll we send Mother, you said nuts to her.
I should give your mother a bushel of nuts. What'd she ever give me?
She gave you me. I'm as good as at nuts.
You can say that again.
I'd rather not. I didn't like the way it sounded.
And you got this chromium chair with the plastic seat for whom?
Oh, my brother Willie. He's building his own house with a GI loan, and he's crazy about antique furniture.
A chromium and plastic chair isn't antique.
It will be by the time the house is built.
How about this necklace? Who got that?
My sister Bessie. She needed it to hide her appendicitis scar.
On her neck? And appendicitis scars on the stomach.
I know, but Bessie was so ticklish they
had to operate up. Yes, I see it. You made that up.
Well, I was just trying to amuse you.
Well, I'm not amused. Those relatives of yours are costing me a fortune. Here's a bill for a pair of earrings.
Oh, well, now don't scream about those, George. I bought those for one of your relatives.
Who?
Your wife.
I might have known. What do you expect me to do about these bills?
Write out checks for them. Here's the special fountain pen you use for paying bills.
Special fountain pen for paying bills?
Yes, it writes under protest.
Well, I got news for you, kid. I can't pay these bills.
Why not?
Because there's not enough money in the bank.
Oh, don't be silly. It says right on the window of the bank there's over $12 million in there.
I mean, there's not enough money in my account. And if you overdraw your account, you can be put in jail.
Oh, dear. Well, don't you worry. I'll figure out some way to settle those bills. Well, George, everything is fine. The Christmas bills are paid.
Really? What did you do?
I used my head. You said the bank could put you in jail if you overdraw your account.
That's right.
So I wrote the checks myself.
What?
Well, they can't put me in jail. I haven't got an account there.
Oh, no. Gracie, it's even worse to write checks when you have no account at all. Now they'll put you in jail.
You mean I'm a juvenile delinquent?
You'll be worse unless you get those checks back.
But the checks are in the mail.
Well, then you're just out of luck.
Oh, look, here comes the postman. He can save me. He can get those checks out of the mail.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Oh, Mr. Postman, I'm in terrible trouble. And you're the one who can help me.
Oh, I love to help damsels in distress. Just as Sir Galahad rescued Guinevere from the dragon, I will rescue you. Is your husband a dragon?
A little, but he's tired.
Yes. How can I help you, Mrs. Burns?
Well, by mistake, I put some bad checks in the mail, and I want you to get them for me.
Oh, I dare not tamper with the mail.
But, Mr. Postman, if I don't get those checks back, I'll go to jail. What if your wife were in a spot like this? You wouldn't let her go to jail?
You say such humorous things, Mrs. Burns.
Oh, please, can't you think of some way I can get those checks?
Your only chance is to stop them when they come through the bank.
Oh, well, do you know anyone who works at the bank?
Not now. My wife Bertha worked in the escrow department when I married her. Now I guess they just call it the S department.
Why?
I took away the crow.
Mr. Postman, that gives me an idea. I'll go down and get a job at the bank myself. And then I can grab those checks when they come through.
Well, good luck, Mrs. Burns. And remember, keep smiling.
How do you do? Are you Mr. Vanderlip, the president of this bank?
I am.
Well, I wonder if you'd do something for me.
I suppose you'd like me to authorize you a loan.
I would not. Just because I'm alone, don't think you can authorize me.
Madam.
Do I look like the sort of a girl who can be authorized?
But I didn't have...
You won't. I didn't come in here to be insulted.
But...
Or authorized.
Believe me, I meant no harm. What is the nature of your business?
Oh, well, I'd like a job in your bank.
I see. In what department?
How about the check room?
Check room?
I want to get my hands on some checks. I mean, I like to handle checks.
At what bank were you previously employed? Naturally, I can check your record at any bank in the United States.
I worked at the Bank of England.
The Bank of England?
Pip, pip.
Were you a teller?
Not me. I jolly well kept my mouth shut.
Madam, I do not believe you were employed by the Bank of England.
You don't, huh? Well, just ask me some banking questions.
Very well. What would you do in the case of an overdraft?
Close the transom. Next question.
Suppose we cease this masquerade. You obviously know nothing whatever about banking.
Then I don't get the job?
No.
In that case, put up your hands.
What?
This is a holdup.
You have no gun.
Oh. Well, let's get back to the job.
Look, I'm a busy man. What is this all about?
Well, I've got to recover some checks I wrote on this bank. You see, I haven't got an account here, and my husband says I'll go to jail.
And so you will, unless something is done. Perhaps I could authorize you a loan.
There you go again.
Madam.
When you get a girl a loan, that's all you think about, authorizing.
Madam.
And it's your age.
Madam. Please.
Never. I'd rather go to jail. Goodbye, you all authorizes me.
No.
One of the most familiar melodies on the American scene among my souvenirs. Meredith Wilson and his music.
Now, let me get this straight, Mr. Burns. You want to take all the money out of your bank account and open one for your wife.
Yes. Then those checks she wrote were clear. That is, if you'll lend me $100 to go with it.
Oh, glad to lend you $100. How about collateral?
Why, Mr. Vanderlip, I've never needed collateral. I've gotten where I am today on my face.
I believe you. Shows considerable wear and tear.
Well, all I need is $100. I'll pay you back right away. Why, a man like me can make $100 in no time.
I'm sorry, Mr. Burns.
Oh, Mr. Vanderlip.
Yes, Mr. Goodwin.
Oh, hello, Bill. Say, Bill, tell Mr. Vanderlip how quick I can make $100.
Oh, no time at all, Mr. Vanderlip. His next birthday ought to do it.
Oh, fine.
Mr. Vanderlip, I'm about to make a withdrawal from my safe deposit box. May I have the usual 3 armed guards?
Of course, Mr. Goodwin.
Hey, Bill, you must have a fortune in that box.
Oh, I have.
Could you lend me a little?
Oh, sure, George. All you want. All right, guards, put the box down right here.
Boy.
I'll open it. There. Now, George, how many pounds do you want?
Pounds? Bill, what have you got in there?
Maxwell House coffee, of course. What do you think I keep in a safe deposit box? Junk like diamonds and money?
Well, I made
Maxwell House is rich, delicious, mellow. The result of careful selection and blending of choice Latin American coffees, radiant roasted to perfection. More people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world.
But, Bill, what I need is money.
George, what good is money? Can money buy happiness? No. Can money buy contentment? No. Can money buy a new car?
No.
No.
But it can keep Gracie out of jail.
Out of jail?
Yeah. She wrote some bad checks, and unless I deposit some money for her, she'll go to jail.
So you can see why I need more than coffee.
Oh, you're not kidding. You need donuts, too.
Huh?
If Gracie goes to jail, you're going to starve.
Bill, I don't need any donuts.
Oh, you're right, George. Yes, Maxwell House is delicious all by itself. Why, it's the very best in coffee-drinking pleasure, yet it costs but a fraction of a penny more per cup than the cheapest coffee you can buy. That's why so many millions of Americans insist on Maxwell House. These days, they know today's coffee buy is Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop.
Well, okay, if you don't want to lend me the money.
I'll lend you the money. Here, help yourself. Take all you want.
Gee, thanks, Bill. Now, Gracie won't have to go to jail.
Good.
Hey, just to teach her not to sign her name to any more checks, I'll let her think she is going to jail.
Well, George, that's cruel and inhuman.
Well, it's just to scare her. After she's learned her lesson, I'll take her in my arms and give her a big kiss.
But, George, that's cruel and inhuman.
So long, comic.
So long.
So that's it, Gracie. You've broken the law, and now you must pay the penalty. Pretty soon a detective will come and get you.
Oh, I hope it's Humphrey Bogart.
I mean a real policeman. And then you'll have to go down and appear with the district attorney.
Oh, wonderful. I've always wanted to be on that program.
Gracie, you're not taking this seriously. There'll be a trial with the judge and the jury, and you on the witness stand. Do you realize what it means to be cross-examined?
Oh, sure. I cross my legs and the jury examines them.
Gracie, stop joking about this. You know where you'll wind up? Tehachapi.
Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze. I said Tehachapi.
To what you be?
Tehachapi. That's where women go who make mistakes.
Oh, I thought they went to Reno.
Gracie, Tehachapi is a woman's prison. And take it from me, that's where you're headed.
Are you serious, George? Am I really going to prison?
You bet. When you commit a crime, they send you up the river.
Oh, but it was such a small crime. Couldn't they just send me up the creek?
No.
Well, how long will they keep me there, George?
About 30 years.
30 years? My goodness, when I get out, I'll be in my 40s.
Yeah, easily.
Well, you'll come see me on Visitor's Day, won't you?
Every Thursday.
Oh, well, I'll look forward to those moments. I'll put my hands through the bars and run my fingers through your hair.
Yeah.
Let it grow long and hide a file in it.
Nothing doing. You'll stay there. And I hope it teaches you never to sign your name to another check as long as you live.
Oh, it will, George. 30 years in prison.
Yep. Tehachapi.
Gesundheit. Oh, that's where I'm going. Well, there are a few last things I want to do before they take me away. Wait here for me, sweetheart.
Okay. Poor kid. I'm really teaching her a lesson.
Well, I'm back there. All my errands are done.
Hey, what's in those packages?
Well, you said I was going to prison, and they wear nothing but stripes there. So I went to Magnum's and got a lovely striped suit and striped dresses and striped bags.
Gracie, you didn't.
Well, sure, so I'd look my best. If I must go to prison, I don't want to disgrace you.
Gracie.
I'll be the belle of itself.
How did you pay for those things?
With a check?
But you promised you'd never sign your name to another check. You said you'd learned your lesson.
I did learn my lesson. This time I signed your name.
Oh, no.
Join us again next week when we'll all be back. George Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, yours truly, Bill Goodwin. The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show is written by Paul Henning and Keith Fowler. Until next Thursday, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee.
Always good to the last drop.
Well, Gracie, now you've really done it. signing my name was forgery.
Is that bad?
You're just heading in one direction, kid. To Hatchapee.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit, I knew that. Good night, everybody.
And now stay tuned in for Noah Webster Says, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
Log cabin syrup for that old-time flavor. For log cabin syrup does your pancakes a favor. A delicate blend of maple and cane. Serve it once, you want it again and again. You bet you will. What a wonderful breakfast thrill is log cabin syrup in the morning.
Yes, Log Cabin is America's most popular maple blended syrup. With Sugar Short, the supply is limited, but you'll never get it if you never ask for it.
Log cabin syrup in the morning.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Hi, gang. Let's meet the people who live in the Burns house, George and Gracie.
As we look in at the Burns home today, we find Gracie talking to her friend and fellow clubwoman, Blanche Morton.
Read the news, Blanche. There'll be a meeting of the Beverly Hills Uplift Society at 2 o'clock. And our guest speaker will be Cary Grant.
Cary Grant?
Yeah.
Oh, that big, handsome Englishman.
Oh. You said it. Of course, I wouldn't trade my George for Cary Grant.
Oh, I wouldn't trade my Harry either.
Now, our husbands may not have his looks, but they've got other qualities that he hasn't got.
You bet. Plenty of them.
Dozens.
Hundreds.
Thousands. Wish I could think of one.
Me too. That Grant's got everything.
Oh, yes. The way his eyes twinkle when he looks at you.
Yeah. Do George's eyes twinkle?
Only when the light hits his bifocal.
Well, I better get busy and tell the girls about the meeting. By the way, Gracie, will George let us meet you?
No, he won't. I'll have to trick him into leaving the house. I know. I'll tell him to go play golf.
Well, won't he get suspicious?
No, I'll be very subtle about it. I'll sneak into the subject of golf very gradually. Maybe watch it. Oh, hello, dear.
Hello.
Oh, my, that's a beautiful necktie you're wearing.
Oh, thank you.
Now go play golf.
Play golf?
Yes, you're awfully good at it.
Well, I have been playing pretty hot golf lately. Yesterday, I won a match from Jack Benny.
Oh, I'm surprised you get that much.
A golf match.
Oh.
Jack is a pretty good golfer. Gets around in the middle 70s.
I knew he wasn't any 38.
You don't understand. Pa is 76.
Older than Benny, huh?
Yes, about 2 years older. Let's skip the whole thing.
But, George, you can't stay here.
Gracie, are you trying to get me out of the house?
Me? Trying to get you out of the house? Oh. Here's your hat.
I thought so. I'll bet you're cooking up a meeting of the Beverly Hills Uplift Society.
Well, now...
I knew it. Well, Halloween is over. They can park their brooms someplace else.
But, George, we've got a wonderful meeting arranged. I'm going right over now to get Cary Grant to be our guest speaker.
No, you're not. You bothered Cary Grant for the last time.
Oh, George, stop trying to act like a husband.
Gracie, I hate to do this, but the time has come for me to use force.
Force?
Yes. I'm going to lock you in this closet until you come to your senses.
George, let go of my arm.
Here, there's no use struggling. No use struggling.
George.
In the closet you go. Let me out. Let me out.
Yes? Oh, it's you, Gracie.
Oh, yes. Hello, Mr. Grant.
I wish you'd telephone before you came, Gracie. I'm very sorry for my appearance.
Your appearance?
Yeah, if I'd known you were coming, I wouldn't have made one.
Well, don't apologize, Cary. I've paid you so many visits, you're getting to be an old friend.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting older with every visit.
Well, I'm here to ask you something. Shall I get right to the point?
Yes, plunge it in.
I want you to make a talk before my club, the Beverly Hills Uplift Society.
Oh, no. Please, Gracie, not your club again.
Well, there's nothing to be frightened about. You've seen the Uplifters. They're just women.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Then you'll do it?
No, really, Gracie, I'm very bad at making speeches. Why don't you get Georgie Jester?
Georgie Jester?
Yeah, he's got a lot of laughs.
Well, if the girls want to laugh, they can go home and look at their husbands.
Well, honestly, Gracie, I wouldn't know what to say.
Well, you don't have to. I've written your speech out for you. Now, here, read it.
Oh, Madam President, beautiful, ravishing, adorable ladies of the Uplift Society.
Yeah, now, there'll be a slight pause there while I restore order. Read on.
The title of my speech today is Women, Are They Here to Stay?
That's a little title, huh? Read on.
Thanks. Yes, women are here to stay. Statistics prove that of all the mothers in the world, approximately 100% are women. No other sex can make that statement.
It makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
That it does.
Well, read on.
Women come in 4 sizes. Thin, medium, plump, and get a load of her.
Mr. Grant, when you say that, look right at Mrs. Sims. She's strung every sofa in Beverly Hills. Read on.
The aim of every woman should be to marry someone intelligent and attractive. But this is extremely difficult since they have only men to pick from.
Nothing's personal there, Mr. Grant. Read on.
However, once the woman is married, she obeys her husband's every wish, does not squander his money, and never argues with him.
You thought Jester would get laughed. Read on.
Men claim that women have no place in business. But how about that brilliant woman who went to the very top in the liquor business? Mary, Queen of Scots.
Throw the dynamite like that. Read on.
Yeah. Gracie, look, I can't deliver this speech. I feel self-conscious.
Oh, afraid they find out you didn't write it, huh?
Yes, that's what I meant. But there's another reason. I've got to leave town right away.
Oh, where are you going?
Any place. I mean, England. Yes, that's it. I'm going to make a picture for Sir Alexander Corder.
Who's he?
Mr. Corder and J. Arthur Rank are the 2 big picture producers of England.
Oh, do you know Mr. Corder?
Very well.
How about Mr. Rank?
I've never met him.
I see. Oh, wait here. Wait here, Mr. Grant. Will you do it, Meredith?
Why, certainly, Gracie. As a loyal member of the Uplift Society, I'll do anything you say.
Good. Now, here's Cary Grant's house. Now, have you got everything straight?
Yes. I'm J. Arthur Rank, the English movie producer.
Yes.
And I'm to keep Cary Grant from going to England.
Right. I'll hide back here and listen.
Yes? Fruit, old Pip. I beg your pardon. I jolly well came over to say that I bought your booming old contract from beastly old Alexander Corder. So your trip to blinking old England is ripping well off. Wait a minute. Who are you? I'm Rank. I know, but who are you? Well, I'm J. Arthur Rank, the movie magnate. You work for me now. I do? Quite. Congratulations and all that sort of rottenness. I've met you someplace. Isn't your name Williams? No. Wilson. Maurice Wilson. No, Meredith Wilson. That's right. Well, it's nice to meet you again. Thank you. Same here. Well, as I was saying, my name is J. Arthur Rank. Yes, old beast? You are not J. Arthur Rank. You're Meredith Wilson. Darn it, there's been a leak. Now run along and tell Gracie that her plan didn't work. Very well. Goodbye. Fruit, old Pip.
Don't close the door, Mr. Grant. I've got another idea.
Oh, no. Meantime, George has freed himself from the closet where Gracie locked him and has gone next door to consult with Dr. Miller, the psychiatrist.
But, Doctor, I tell you, I'm worried. Gracie and those uplifters will drive Cary Grant nuts.
Oh, tut. Mr. Grant probably found your wife's visit merely amusing. By now he's forgotten the whole incident. Come in. Doctor, you've got to help me. Gracie Allen and the uplifters are after me. They're driving me crazy. Wrong, wasn't that? I can't stand it any longer. Everywhere I look, I see little pink Gracie Allen. There's the green one. My mistake. That's her husband. Hello, George.
Hello, Cary. I was just telling the doctor about the uplifters.
Yes, and I think I can remove your uplifter fixation rather easily. You do? Certainly. You've come to regard them as monsters. Actually, they're harmless housewives. You'd lose your fear if you were able to observe them in their proper setting. Well, how could we get them into a cage? I'd better have a look at these women. Mr. Burns, is there a place in your house where we could spy on them without being seen?
Yes. We could sneak into my den and listen through the door.
Good. That'll give me a chance to put them under observation. Come along, gentlemen. George, how close will we be to the uplifters?
About 10 feet.
Doctor, may I have a shot of Novocaine? Did anyone see us come into your den, George?
No, we're okay. Nobody's here yet but Gracie and Blanche Morton. They're waiting for the others to arrive.
Good. Now, gentlemen, we can observe the girls as they really are. And you'll see that the Uplifters are just normal, friendly women who have formed this club because they respect and admire one another. I'll open the door.
Blanche, I can't wait to see what that skinny Clara Bagley will wear today.
Well, I told old Bones that Cary Grant would be here, so she'll come dressed to the teeth.
Oh, good. The more Clara covers up, the better.
You said it. What a zombie Clara is. A real scarecrow.
Come in.
Oh, girls. Why, Clara, how lovely you look.
Close the door, Doctor.
Just normal, friendly women who respect and admire one another. Well, I'm sure that wasn't typical. I'll open the door again.
Will Pauline Sims be here today? I don't know. The old bat's gotten so stuck up since she married a young husband half her age.
Hey, did you hear the wonderful thing his mother said after the wedding?
No, what was it?
Well, she said, I don't feel that I've lost a son. I feel that I've gained a grandmother.
She's not kidding. Pauline's as old as the hills and darn near as broad.
Well, she tries to keep up appearances. She just had her face lifted again, you know.
Not again? Mm-hmm. Why, during the war, Pauline was the only person who could spot airplanes without looking up. How can her husband stand a fat plump like Pauline?
Come in.
Hello, girl.
Why, Pauline, how lovely you look.
Close the door, Doctor.
Oh, yes. They really love one another. I must admit, I didn't expect there must be some explanation for their conduct. Maybe they've been eating too much catnip. Let's listen again. Perhaps their conversation will give me a psychological clue.
Another new bracelet, Gracie?
How do you get so many presents from George?
Well, he's kind of absent-minded about dates. So far this year, I've had 7 wedding anniversaries, 5 birthdays, and 2 Easters.
Well, I control the money now, but it was different with my first husband. He was an old sea captain and very stingy. Well, how did you get what you needed? I used to steal his wooden leg and sell it back to him.
Close the door, Diane. Gentlemen, I have a clue. Those women are not to blame for their conduct.
Not to blame?
No. Speaking as a psychiatrist, I would define the source of their behavior as an accumulation of deeply rooted, hyper-egoistic complexes stemming from the pusillanimous nature of their associative environment.
What does that mean?
They're married to jerks. Thanks. But, Doctor, Gracie belongs and she's married to... Yeah, I see what you mean. Believe me, gentlemen, no woman with an intelligent husband would join that club. Open the door again. This is fascinating.
Girl, here comes our new member. She's going to join the club today.
Gracie, does she fit in?
Oh, she's a born uplifter. Wait till I tell you how she gets new clothes from her husband.
How?
Well, she told her husband that their children are taking music lessons. And now every week he makes out a check for a violin teacher named Sax and a piano teacher named Bullock. Oh, here she is, girl. Come in, Gladys. Hello.
Close the door. And bring me a triple shot of bourbon.
What's the matter?
Gladys is my wife.
Oh, no.
Gentlemen, you were right. This club is a menace and must be eliminated. Mr. Grant, so they won't become suspicious. You go into the meeting and make your speech while I formulate a plan.
Okay. I'll open the door and see if they've started yet.
Oh, no! I can't go in there. I'm too young to die.
Howard.
Hi, George. What's doing?
Oh, hello, Bill. Dr. Miller and I are trying to get Cary Grant to go into the Uplifters meeting. But he's afraid. Cary, what are you, a man or a mouse?
To you, I'm a man. To that bunch of cats, I'd be a mouse.
Ah, there's nothing to be afraid of. Follow me. Shake hands, Brother Rat.
Mr. Grant, if we're to break up this club, you must go in there while I determine a course of action.
Quiet, girls. Quiet. Girls, our guest of honor has arrived. Mr. Cary Grant.
And he got that with his back to him.
Well, now, let's welcome Mr. Grant. Let's welcome Mr. Grant with a couple of rousing hip-hips. All together now. Hip-hip, hooray! Hip-hip, hooray! And now how about giving my husband a couple of big hits?
Nature beat us to it.
You should talk.
Order, please, order. Mr. Grant, we're all thrilled to have you here.
Oh, we certainly are. This is the moment of a lifetime. Oh, we girls are so excited.
Yes, every one of us. How did J. Arthur Rank get in here?
She's an honorary woman.
Mr. Grant will speak to us on the subject, women. Are they here to stay? Go ahead, Mr. Grant.
Madam President, beautiful, ravishing, adorable ladies of the Uplift Society. What happened after Mr. Grant made his speech?
All the girls lined up and kissed him. Poor Cary.
Yes. Try slapping him with that wet towel again. Maybe that'll bring him to. Gee, the kisses are getting better.
He's awake.
Mr. Grant, your sacrifice was not in vain. I have a plan. I know how to put an end to the Uplifters.
Yeah, so do I. We'll be spending the rest of our lives in jail.
My plan involves no violence. We will show Gracie how ridiculous her club is by forming one of our own and acting just as those women.
You mean we'll be catting and say terrible things about each other's looks?
Exactly.
Oh, gee, that's not fair to you guys. I can say plenty about you, but what can you say about me?
When Gracie observes our disgusting behavior and realizes that it parallels that of her own club, she'll be ashamed and disband the Uplifters.
What psychology?
You're terrific, Doctor. Sensational idea. Nothing Freud couldn't have thought of. Let's get this in.
Oh, Gracie, just leave the chairs here in the living room. My club is meeting in a few minutes.
Your club?
Yes, we fellows have organized a club exactly like the one you women have.
Oh, how wonderful. But I'd better take down our coat of arms. It wouldn't be appropriate for men. See, it's 2 lipsticks crossed on a field of girdles.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't do for us men.
No. You'd have to have 2 cigars crossed on a field of girdles.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. Come in. Hi, George.
Hello, George.
Oh, come in, Bill, Dr. Miller. Cary Grant isn't here yet.
Oh. Well, I hope old Baggy Pants wears some decent clothes today. As he usually looks like something the cat dragged in, slept on, and dragged out again.
Well, he must buy some new clothes. I heard that he sent all his old clothes to England.
Oh, he does. Then his mother washes them and sends them back. Tell me, how old is Grant?
I'm not sure, but when he first came to Hollywood, there was nothing here but palm trees and Wallace berries.
Oh, what a mess that Cary Grant is. Yeah, real dog.
Yeah. Come in.
Hello, fellas.
Why, Cary, how wonderful you are. Come in.
Somehow this all sounds very familiar to me.
Yes, it's just like your club, Mrs. Burns. Where shall I hang my hat? Hang up that old relic, throw it in the trash where it belongs. Old relic? This is Adam's best hat. How did you get it? Did Eve make him throw it away?
Now, fellas, you're acting just like Gracie's club.
Wait a minute. You're a fine one to talk about hats, Goodwin. All you ever wear on your head is curlers. I do not wear curlers. This is a Tony Coldway. Well, it looks like Tony is still in it.
Boys, act your age.
At his age, you can act. Look, Wavy Wig, I can take you any day of the week. Listen, Grant, just because you took Richmond doesn't mean you can take me.
Oh, you better get out of this club.
What?
Well, if you could say things like that about Cary Grant, we'll get started on you.
You still think you could take me, bit player? Why, I'd tear your hair out if I wasn't afraid of getting peroxide on my hands. You're just jealous because I'm doing so well in pictures. You ought to do well. You've got the best cameraman, the best electrician, and the best bricklayer. Bricklayer? Yes, they put your makeup on with a trowel.
Fellas, please. Fellas.
Well, I've heard enough. I'm going right out and disband the Beverly Hills Uplift Society.
You see, gentlemen, psychologists, you're really breaking up your club,
Absolutely. You men have so much more fun. You girls are all going to join your club.
Bill Goodwin speaking. The Burns and Allen Show has been a presentation of the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
And that drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, our happy postman, Mel Blanc, and our special guest, Al Jolson. For your Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for your everyday coffee-drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, George Burns and Gracie Allen celebrate their 15th anniversary in radio. And as a special treat, you'll hear songs by the most thrilling voice in show business.
Well, thanks, Bill. Oh, California, here I come. All right.
George! George!
Where?
George!
Uh-huh.
George!
George! What is it?
I think Bill was introducing our guest, Al Jolson.
California, here I come. Right back where I started from.
Now, there's an interesting story concerning Al Jolson's appearance on our program tonight. And it all began this morning at the Burns home. George had arranged a little surprise for Gracie in honor of their 15th radio anniversary.
Good morning, sweetheart. Take a look at what's on the table.
Why, George, how lovely. A great big cake with candles on it.
Uh-huh. 15 candles.
But, George, this isn't my birthday.
Gracie.
And besides, I'm much older than 15. You'll have to dig up 4 more candles.
Gracie, the cake is to celebrate our 15th radio anniversary.
Oh, of course. I should have known. Just last night, I read that article about us in the new True Story magazine. All about how we met and got started in radio and everything.
Yes, it really brought back memories. Remember when you came to me for an audition?
Oh, yes, and you were so nice. You said if I made good, you'd pay me a salary.
That's right.
I sure hope I make good soon.
Don't worry. You show lots of promise.
Oh, thank goodness True Story didn't print those jokes we used to tell 15 years ago.
You said it. Radio has certainly changed. People would never laugh at those jokes today.
Oh, no. Remember that joke we did about my mother's feet?
Yeah. How did that go?
Well, I said, my mother woke up in the middle of the night and let out the biggest scream you ever heard.
Oh, yeah. What happened?
She looked down and her feet had turned black.
What did you do?
What did we do? We sent for a doctor.
What did the doctor do?
He took off her stockings and then we all went back to sleep again.
If we told that joke today, it wouldn't get a snicker.
No, not a sound. Times certainly have changed.
Yeah, those were the happy days, though.
Mm.
I like to look back and think of the friends who gave us a helping hand when we were just getting started.
Oh, yes. They were wonderful. Remember 15 years ago when Jack Benny loaned us $5?
Sure. And to this day, he won't let us give him back the $5.
No, that's right. All he takes is that $1 a week interest.
He's a true friend. Very true, yes. And speaking of people who gave us a boost, don't forget Al Jolson.
Well, how could I? Al Jolson gave us our first job in a Broadway show. Remember that day we went to him for an interview?
Sure. Jolson was at the Winter Garden. And we finally got up enough nerve to go backstage and speak to him.
There he is, George. Ask him.
You ask him. I'm too nervous.
Well, I'll put my arm around you.
Well, I better sit down.
Yeah, I'll hold you.
Thanks.
Oh, Mr. Jolson.
Yes? What is it?
Mr. Jolson, I'd like to talk to you about putting this act in your show.
Well, here's something new. A girl ventriloquist with a life-size dummy. But, you know, they're getting better and better at making those dummies, but they still can't make them look human.
Mr. Jolson.
Well, they've done pretty well with this one's body, but nobody would believe that face. By the way, Let's hear the dummy say something. Go on, throw your voice.
Look, I'm a real live man.
Oh, that's wonderful. Have that beat his opening line. It'll kill the audience, really. But, darn it, if we could just make that face more believable.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Jolson. The orchestra's ready to rehearse your number now.
Okay, I'm ready. Now, don't go away, miss. I want to talk to you about this act. It's great. All right, boys, hit it. I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, just rolling along. And I'm quitting the blues of the world. I'm singing a song, just singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just told the parson, hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like a Humpty Dumpty, I'm going to fall. And I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, just rolling along. Don't want any millions, I'm getting my share. I've only got one suit, a herringbone, that's all I can wear. A bundle of money don't make me feel gay. A sweet little honey is making me sad. I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, and I'm quitting the blues of the world. I'm singing a song, just singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, just told the parson, hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm going to fall. And I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm rolling along, rolling along.
Mr. Jolson.
Thank you. Now, little girl, let's get down to business. I'll pay $200 a week for you and the dummy.
But Mr. Jolson, that's what we've been trying to tell you.
What?
He's not a dummy. He's a real man. He's George Burns.
Are you trying to tell me that he has blood and muscle? And that he walks and talks and makes love like other men?
No, I'm trying to tell you he's George Burns.
I'm her husband. Well, my offer still stands. $200 a week for the ventriloquist act.
But he's not a dummy.
Oh, who's going to know that?
Mr. Jolson, my husband has talent of his own, great talent.
What does he do?
Well, he sings like a nightingale. Show him, George. Give the great Al Jolson a lesson in how really to sing.
And misbehaving all
the time.
Well, naturally, that changes my offer right there.
Oh, well, I should think it would. You offered $200 a week for a wooden dummy and me. Now, how much will you pay for George and me?
$100.
$100?
A month.
I'll take it.
Good.
Really brings back memories, Gracie. That was a lot of years ago. Al Jolson was the biggest star on Broadway.
Oh, yes. I wonder whatever happened to him.
Huh?
You know, show business is so cruel. Poor old Al. Yesterday he was a big star. Today he's probably a ditch digger. Or a plumber's helper. Or a garbage collector.
Gracie, Al Jolson is sweeping the country.
Oh, a street cleaner.
A street cleaner.
Oh, well, George, we must help him. We must find him and take him food. He's probably hungry.
Gracie, Al Jolson is the new Frank Sinatra.
Well, don't tell me he's that hungry.
I don't mean he looks like Sinatra. I mean he's the new Bobby sock sensation.
Oh, Al Jolson, stop kidding. Think of for Van Johnson. Excuse me, dear, I'll answer it.
Good morning, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Postman.
I read that article about you and Mr. Burns in True Story magazine. It was inspiring.
Well, maybe someday a magazine will print a story of you and your wife.
Yes. I've been approached by horror stories. Well, I'd better be getting on. I have a tremendous load of fan mail to deliver to Al, the oomph boy.
Al, the oomph boy?
That's what the women call Al Jolson.
You mean he really sends them?
Oh, yeah. When fan letters used to come to the post office addressed to VJ, they were for Van Johnson. Now we know they're for Jolson.
What does the V stand for?
Boing! Well, I'd better be staggering on with Al Jolson's fan mail. Goodbye, Mrs. Burns. Remember, keep smiling.
Iowa. Say, Meredith, that's your own tune you're playing now, isn't it? Tell me, how'd you happen to write it anyway?
How did I happen to write it,
Yeah.
Bill? Iowa's my own home state. I just wanted to put a lot of memories into music. To most folks, it's probably just a melody, but to me, it's memories of Sumac in September, of a river bend, of a boy and a girl in a park. Memories of my hometown, Mason City, Iowa.
Well, that hometown of yours stands for all the hometowns in America, Meredith. Each a symbol. Each contributing its own rich measure of pleasant living to this land of ours, adding grace and charm and friendly hospitality to the American scene. Reminds me how, down through the years, Maxwell House Coffee has become a friendly and welcome part of the American scene, too. Coffee here in America, well, it's nothing less than our national drink. And today, more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. It's Maxwell House wherever you go. Flavors back of this great popularity story, the rich, vigorous Maxwell House flavor that results from the skillful blending of these carefully selected Latin American coffees. Manizales for mellowness. Medellins for richness. Other choice coffees for vigor. And Bucaramangas for full body. All meaning great coffee at its flavor peak. Friends, why not enjoy the best in coffee drinking pleasure? You can for just a fraction of a penny more per cup than you'd pay for the cheapest coffee sold. Just say, Maxwell House. Always good to the last drop.
You were right, George. The postman says that Al Jolson is the most popular singer in the country.
Sure, the guy's great.
Not as great as you are, Sugarthroat.
Well,
And Al Jolson knew it when you worked for him. That's why he held you back and never gave you a chance to sing.
You think so?
Yeah. He choked your growth like a crawling weed chokes the growth of a delicate violet.
I was a singing violet, huh?
Yes. He never gave people a chance to enjoy your fragrance. He kept the world from knowing how you smelled.
I hate to believe it of Al, but I did ask him time after time to let me sing.
Yeah, and he always refused. Remember when we were working for him in Cleveland? We went up to him one night just before the show, and I said... Mr. Jolson.
Yes, Gracie?
George and I have been with you several months now, and, well, has our work been satisfactory?
Oh, great. You're the finest little comedian I've ever seen, Gracie.
And has George been satisfactory, too?
Best ballad I ever had.
I've shined your shoes until I can see my face in them.
Take my advice. Don't look.
Yes.
But what's all this leading up to, Burns? Come on, give out.
Well, you promised that someday the audience would have a chance to hear my voice.
And Jolie never breaks a promise. Tonight, they'll hear it.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Here. Take this. Now get out there and let them hear your voice.
Yes, sir. Popcorns, peanuts, chewing them. Popcorns, peanuts. You're right, Gracie. Jolson did hold me back.
Oh, you bet he did. And that's why he's the new crooning sensation instead of you. Well, you're 3 times as good as Al Jolson.
Oh, Gracie, that's not true. I'm barely twice as good.
You're the best. When you open the beehive of your throat, those golden notes come dripping out like honey.
Though April showers may come your way.
Oh, listen to that drip.
And Jolson held me back.
Yes, it just burns me up every time I think of it. Remember that day he said you could sing on a radio program with him?
Yeah, I remember that. We went down to the radio station together, and I was all excited. You're really going to let me sing on the air, Mr. Jolson?
A promise is a sacred thing, Burns. You'll not only sing, but I want you to do the same number that I do.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Get set. Here comes the opening announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peppo Vitamin Pills bring you that great singer of popular songs, Al Jolson.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want to. All the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. Oh, you made me glad. But there was time, baby. You dog. You made me cry for. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I want some love that's true. You know I do. Deed I do. Yes, I do. Gimme, 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 gimme what I cry for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I'd die for. You know you made me love you.
That was Al Jolson, who starts each day with Peppo Vitamin Pills.
Yes, the folks, and I hope you like my singing. And now I want you to hear the voice of George Burns.
You made me love you.
That's enough.
I couldn't do it.
Folks, I just want you to know. That's how bad I'd sound if I didn't take Peppo Vitamin.
Oh, if only there was some way you could get even with Al Jolson for not letting you sing. If you could... George, I've got it.
What is it?
We'll invite Al Jolson to be on our radio program tonight, and you turn the tables on him.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll do a duet with Jolson and blow him right off the stage.
I'll say it. When you open your mouth and hit him with a hot blast of melody, he'll think he's standing behind the exhaust pipe of a Greyhound bus.
When April showers
Oh, scorch me, Daddy.
Come in. Hi, Burnses.
Oh, hello, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Say, I read that article about you in the new True Story magazine. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Bill. It was a nice article. But it failed to mention that George is a great singer.
Oh, well, naturally, the name of the magazine is True Story.
For your information, Bill, George Burns is the greatest singer alive today.
Now, Gracie, I'm not sure I'm the greatest singer.
I'm not even sure he's alive today.
Bill, go to the blackboard and write 100 times, Harry Von Zell is available.
Boys, stop fighting. We have exciting news, Bill.
Yeah?
Al Jolson's going to be on our program tonight.
Al Jolson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee, Gracie, this is one time I wish we had television so the people could actually see that great artist at work. Al Jolson, down on his knees, begging and pleading with tears in his eyes. Mammy, give me a little old cup of Maxwell House coffee.
He asks, Mammy, the Maxwell House coffee?
Can you blame him, sonny boy? Maxwell House is rich, delicious, and mellow. That famous Maxwell House flavor, you know, is the result of careful selection and blending of premium Latin American coffees radiant roasted to perfection. It's no wonder more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world.
Well, Bill, maybe I better explain why we're asking Al Jolson to be on our program tonight. You see, he's the most popular man in the country right now. And you know why?
No, why?
Well, because for years and years he kept George from singing.
On a platform like that, he can be elected president.
Now, see here,
he should receive a gold cup. Full of Maxwell House coffee, of course. Maxwell House is the very best in coffee drinking pleasure, yet it costs but a fraction of a penny more per cup than the cheapest coffee you can buy. That's why Maxwell House is the choice of so many millions of Americans today. They know today's coffee buy is Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop.
Well, Bill, you didn't let me finish. Tonight, George will get his revenge.
Yeah, Bill. Tonight I'll murder Jolson. I'll sing a duet with him.
What a horrible way to go. Gracie, tell me, how will you get Jolson to agree to this?
Well, I'll use flattery. That never fails.
Well, they say that'll get any man under 100.
Well, I'll try it on Jolson anyway. I bet Al Jolson will fall for my flattery just like George does.
Yes?
Hello, young man. Is your father home?
My father?
Yes, Al Jolson, the singer. You must be the one he always sings about. Sonny boy.
Gracie, I'm Al Jolson.
Now, Sonny. You better tell your father I want to see him.
But, Gracie, I can't look that young. Well, I've been in show business for 30 years.
Now, look, young man. I'm in a hurry. You run along to the Palladium and jitterbug.
Gracie, I tell you, I can't look that young. Well, I've been in show business 20 years.
Yeah, you're a cute youngster. I'll bet you're a devil at Hollywood High.
Well, how could I go to Hollywood High? Well, I've been in show business only 10 years.
Now, look, will you call your father, or shall I turn you over my niece?
Oh, Gracie, stop kidding. I'll show you my clippings. I've been in show business for 2 or 3 years.
Now, really, Sonny.
Now, look, Gracie, I'll prove I'm Al Jolson. Rock-a-bye, oh, baby, with a Dixie melody.
Oh, it is you.
Of course it's me, Gracie. And, gee, honey, it's good to see you. How's your husband, the valet?
Oh, he's fine. You know, we'd like you to be on our radio broadcast tonight.
I'll do it. I've always wanted to get into show business.
Oh, wonderful. Let's go to the studio. George, it's time for your duet with Al Jolson. Now, remember, sing him right into the ground.
Don't worry. I won't let him even open his mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Our next number will be April Showers, which will be sung by the world's greatest singer, Sugar Throat Burns, assisted by Gravel Throat Jolson.
No April showers. No April showers may come your way. They bring the flowers that bloom in an earth. And when it's raining, have no regret, because it is raining. Rain, you know, it's raining violets. And when you see clouds on the hill, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. So keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for its song. Whenever April showers come along. The April
Okay.
George and Gracie, it's been swell. And all clowning aside, I want to congratulate you on your 15th anniversary in radio. You brought a lot of happiness to a lot of people.
Well, thank you, Al. And thank you for being with us tonight.
Yeah. And what can I do to repay you, Al? Well, just put a little extra polish on my shoes.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Bless you, sir. Good night.
Join us again next week when we'll all be back. George Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, yours truly, Bill Goodwin. The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show is written by Paul Henning and Keith Fowler. Till next Thursday, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 preferred brand of coffee. Always good to the last drop. And now stay tuned in for Noah Webster Says, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
It's instant, it's new, it's good to the last drop, too. It's instant Maxwell House coffee. Yes, trust Maxwell House to make a better instant coffee. True coffee flavor, true coffee aroma, because it's all coffee, made from America's favorite, the famous Maxwell House blend. And thrifty. A jar of instant Maxwell House makes fully as much as a pound of regular coffee. Help yourself to that famous Maxwell House flavor instantly with instant Maxwell House. Good to the last drop.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Another cup of Maxwell House coffee, George?
Sure. Pour me a cup, Gracie.
You know, Maxwell House is always good to the last drop.
That drop's good, too.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. With yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the music of Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, and our happy postman, Mel Blanc. For your Thursday night comedy enjoyment, it's George and Gracie. And for your everyday coffee drinking enjoyment, it's Maxwell House, the coffee that's always good to the last drop. Last Thursday, George and Gracie celebrated their 15th anniversary in radio, and all week messages of congratulations poured in. Gracie is now busy pasting them in her scrapbook.
This telegram from Jack Benny was short, but sweet. Just 3 words. Congratulations, Jack.
What was the third word?
Correct.
Good old Jack. So thoughtful.
Oh, this...
A true friend.
Yes. This one is one of my favorites. Best wishes on your anniversary. When I listen to Burns and Allen, I feel very proud of my family name. Signed, Fred Allen.
I like that, too.
Yeah. But this one puzzles me, George. It just says, I don't feel so good. Signed, Bob Burns.
I'm confused, too. I wonder what he means.
Did you know I got a telegram from Ma Perkins?
Ma Perkins?
Mm-hmm.
Now, read it.
So you've been on the air 15 years with George Burns, and I thought I suffered more than anybody in radio. I don't get
Somebody sent that for a gag.
Oh, we received congratulations from just about everybody.
Yeah, everybody but Al Jolson. I thought I'd hear from Al after singing that duet with him last week. When April showers make on the way.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
They bring the flowers
George
that
Al
you
Jolson
made.
sent you a long wire.
Give me a chance. He didn't let me sing also. He sent me a long wire?
Yes.
Really swell. Read it.
Well, I can't. It's sailing wire, and he wants you to twist it around your throat.
Professional jealousy.
Yes. No, I'll answer, dear.
Good morning, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Postman.
May I add my congratulations to the many you have received on your 15 years in radio.
Oh, thanks again.
I wish my wife Bertha was on the radio. I'd tune her in every day.
You would?
Yeah, just for the pleasure of shutting her off.
She talks a lot, huh?
That woman couldn't keep her mouth shut if she was Nora Prentice.
Mr. Postman, maybe I'd understand your attitude better if I knew more about your wife. What does she look like?
Well, when I look at Bertha, I think of Lana Turner.
Oh, really?
Yes, but it doesn't help. I gag anyhow.
Well, thank goodness George and I are happy together.
If you want to stay that way, don't show him the morning mail. It's full of bills marked 2 months overdue.
Oh, dear, look at them. Gas, water, lights. Oh, dear. If George sees these, he'll throw me out of the house.
That's what a husband should do. The last time my wife neglected the bills, I said, hit the road, Bertha.
What happened?
She hit the road with me. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns, and remember, keep smiling.
Oh, George will have a tizzy if he sees these overdue bills. Think fast, Gracie.
Well, I see the mail came. Anything important?
No, just some more letters of congratulations. I'll throw them away.
Wait a minute. The top one is from the water company. Did we get congratulations from the water company?
Yes. They want you to take a drink on them.
There's a letter there from the gas company.
They want you to take some of their product, too.
Let me see that letter.
Oh, never mind, dear. I'll read it to you. Mr. George Burns, please permit the gas company to congratulate you on your 15 years in the radio. We are proud of our gas. Hope you are the same.
Give me that letter. 60 days overdue. Please remit or suit will be filed. Gracie.
Happy anniversary to you.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind that. What happened to the gas money?
Suddenly my mind is a blank, George.
Suddenly, she said. Gracie, if this bill isn't paid, they'll come over this afternoon and shut off our gas.
Oh, no, they won't.
What makes you so sure?
They shut it off this morning.
And I won't get any breakfast. Not even coffee.
No.
Okay. Bring me a glass of water.
Yes, dear. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Well, I have to go next door for it.
They shut off the water, too?
Uh-huh.
And you told me these were letters of congratulations. Now I see the light.
Oh, did they turn those back on?
Now the electricity. Holy murder. I gave you the money to pay these utility bills. Where did it go?
All right, I'll tell you. And you'll be ashamed to shout it at me. I gave that money to a girl who supports her family.
Really?
Yes. She supports them by selling hats at Saks Fifth Avenue. Judge Burns, how dare you call me that?
I didn't call you anything.
Well, you were thinking it.
You're right.
Hi, Burns.
Hello, Bill.
Say, I've been pushing on the door buzzer. It doesn't seem to work.
Nothing works around here. Thanks to Gracie.
Yeah, I know. How long are you going to let her support you?
I'm in no mood for jokes, comedian.
Gracie, what's the matter with the little man this morning?
Oh, he's upset, Bill. It's hard for him to face life.
Well, it's the kind of stuff for life to face him, too.
Why don't you get a hen of rinse so people will think you're Red Skelton?
Now, boy, stop that. George has a right to be angry, Bill. I squandered the household money.
Yeah, Bill. Why can't Gracie remember what Benjamin Franklin said? A penny saved is a penny earned.
Well, naturally, Gracie wouldn't remember it like you would, George. You heard Franklin say it.
Okay, funny man, make your jokes, but I'm going to lay down the law right now. Gracie, a house should be run like a business.
Yes, dear.
You've got to have a system for your housekeeping.
Oh, I'm very systematic. I have a place for everything. I keep the rent money in the old coffee pot, and I keep
Then why did the landlord come to me for the rent money yesterday?
Oh, well, that was a misunderstanding. I was busy when he came, so I said, go to the old pot and get the money. And he...
I'm going downtown and pay these bills. But from now on, I want this house run like a business.
Hey, sounds like the little man really wants you to go into business, Gracie. You going to try him?
Yes, Bill. It's a wife's duty to give her husband anything he wants. From now on, I'll give George the business.
I bet you will at that. In the gloaming, meaning in the twilight, huh, Meredith?
That's right, Bill. And mighty lovely music any time of the day. Talk about your hit tunes. Gosh, folks have been singing this one for close on to 70 years.
Yes, and it's just as popular as ever today, Meredith. You'll hear it by the fireside on a winter's night. Hear it wherever there's dancing and the lights are bright. Sweet as the memory of love's first song, it's a treasured and well-loved part of our musical tradition. A warm and sentimental part of our American theme. Makes me think how down through the years, Maxwell House coffee has come to be such a familiar and well-loved part of the American scene, too. We Americans love coffee, have made it our national drink. And today, more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee at any price. It's Maxwell House wherever you go. Flavor explains this nationwide preference. That good to the last drop Maxwell House flavor that results from the skillful blending of these premium Latin American coffees. Manizales for mellowness. Medellins for richness. Other choice coffees for vigor. And Bucaramangas for full body. The sum of which is great coffee at its flavor peak. So, friends, why not know the very best in coffee goodness, coffee pleasure? You can for just a fraction of a penny more per cup than you'd pay for the cheapest coffee sold. Simply say, Maxwell House. Always good to the last drop.
You dropped in, Meredith. How do you like my office?
Like it fine, Gracie, but why have you got an office?
Well, George said if I ran the house like a business, I'd save him money.
Well, what have you done so far?
Oh, I bought a desk, a typewriter, 2 filing cabinets, and a water cooler. I wonder how much I've saved him already.
Plenty, I'll want.
And now, of course, I'll have to hire a secretary. Someone to file the filings and vouch the vouchers and separate the invoices from the outvoices.
Well, perhaps I could qualify for the position, Gracie.
All right. I'll interview you and see if you make good. Let's have a look at your legs.
My legs?
Yeah. Businessmen seem to prefer secretaries with good legs. But I can't imagine why.
Oh, I'll bet I know why. Suppose the boss doesn't go home to dinner but stays late at the office with his secretary.
Well?
Well, if she has good legs, she can run out and get him a sandwich.
Oh, that must be it. Well, now let's see if you have the other qualifications for a secretary. Do you know how to write shorthand?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't know how to speak it either. How's your spelling?
Well, I was considered an excellent speller. Back in my hometown of Mason City, Iowa, I was always in demand for spelling bees.
Oh, what's so great about spelling a simple word like bees?
Well, by spelling bees,
Oh, you'll have to do better than that if you want to be my secretary, because I'm quite a speller myself. Go on, spell a word. If it's right, I'll hire you.
Very well. Anthropomorphic. ANTHROPOMORPHIC.
Try another word.
Right. Consanguinity. CONSANGUINITY.
Try cat.
CAT. Good. Well, I'll go eat some lunch, Gracie, and come right
back.
back.
No, you won't have time for lunch. I've got some important letters to dictate.
You want me to take dictation on an empty stomach?
Oh, certainly not. Take it out of a notebook. Now, let's get busy.
Gracie, I'm home. Where are you? Maybe she's in the den. Gracie, what goes on here? Why is Meredith sitting on your lap?
Where do you expect him to sit? He's my secretary.
Secretary?
Well, yes. You told me to run the house like a business, so I'm doing it.
Gracie, I want to talk to you.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
No, I don't have an appointment.
Then come back next week. GA is in conference.
GA?
That's what we employees call the boss.
Well, I want to talk to GA right now.
What is the nature of your business, sir?
Oh, quiet and get off my wife's lap.
George, please, you're interrupting my dictation. Take another letter, Wilson.
Yes, GA.
I want a copy of this sent to every grocery store in California.
Ready?
Dear grocery store, the kitchen division of Gracie Allen Incorporated is interested in the immediate purchase of half a dozen eggs.
I wouldn't take any partners in this business. I'd run this myself.
Let me see. Is interested in the immediate purchase of half a dozen eggs. They must be complete with yolks, whites, and shells. Please quote me a price, and within 10 days I will notify the lowest bidder. Yours very truly, etc., etc., etc. Wilson, read that last sentence back to me.
Yours very truly, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, put in another etc. We're a bit concerned.
Yes, yes. I'll get these out at once.
Well, now, Burns, I can spare you a moment or two. What's on your mind?
Look, Gracie, I admit I asked you to run the house like a business. Okay? I made a mistake.
No, not at all. It's wonderful. Remember how I used to keep my important bills and receipts crammed into coffee pots and sugar bowls in the kitchen?
Yes.
Well, now I have a filing cabinet.
Well, that is better.
Well, sure. I keep the coffee pots and sugar bowls in there.
Gracie.
You're talking to a real businessman now. Oh, that reminds me. I have to look out the window again.
Why do you keep looking out the window?
I'm watching the A&P.
What for?
Well, a businessman has to keep his eye on the market.
Gracie, let's have a nice, quiet little talk. Now, I appreciate you trying to run
Pardon me, G.A., the man is here to demonstrate that office equipment you ordered.
Oh, good. Send him in.
Office equipment?
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone, which I am here to demonstrate. It is so simple. Let us say we are working late and a brilliant thought occurs to us. We simply grasp the true-tone dictaphone in our left hand.
Gracie, did you really order this thing?
Yes, Judge. Go ahead, mister.
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone, which I am here to demonstrate. It is so simple.
Wait a minute. You said that once. Just skip that part.
Well, gee, I can't. This is the way they taught me to spiel at the factory, and if I don't say it all the way through, I get mixed up. It don't take long, honest to don't.
Well, you go right ahead, mister. Say it the way you learned it.
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone, which I am here to demonstrate. It is so simple. Let us say we are working late and a brilliant thought occurs to us.
And it will, too.
I beg your pardon?
I say, and it will, too. I'm very brilliant.
Yeah. Grasping the dictaphone... pressing the true tone, how do you...
Oh, no.
It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone, which I am here to demonstrate. It is so simple.
It doesn't sound so simple to me.
Gracie, let the man finish his sales talk so I can throw him out. Go ahead, Two-Tone.
How do you do it? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone, which I am here to demonstrate.
Well, why throw him out?
Gracie, please.
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of a true-tone dictaphone.
Well, I think he's nice.
How do you do?
There's no business like show business. Meredith Wilson and his music.
Got rid of the two-tone salesman. Now, please, Gracie, let's have a nice, quiet little talk.
Just a moment, Burns. Oh, Wilson.
Yes, D.A.?
I'll be in conference. Now, I don't want to speak to anyone unless it's urgent.
What do you consider urgent?
If anyone wants to speak to me.
Okay, G.A.
Now, Burns, let's hear what you have to say, and keep it short. I'm a busy man.
Yes. Now, look, Gracie. When I asked you to run the house like a business, I didn't mean for you to make yourself reward. All I want you to do is pay the bills on time and keep track of...
Excuse me, G.A.
Yes, Wilson?
Mr. Goodwin to see you.
Oh, send him in.
But, Gracie,
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address the purchaser of Maxwell House Coffee, which I am here to demonstrate. It is so delicious.
So, it sounds like you ran into the two-tone salesman.
Yeah, I did. What a schmo that guy is, Gracie.
I said, nice day, and he went right into his routine.
He's a schmo, all right.
Well, sure. An intelligent salesman makes conversation before he mentions his product. He leads into it gradually. I'll show you. You say nice day to me, George.
Nice day.
Isn't it? Maxwell House coffee is rich. Paul is right. Delicious and mellow. That famous Maxwell House flavor, you know, is the result of careful selection and blending of premium Latin American coffees, radiant roasted to perfection. It's no wonder more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world.
I thought you'd never get to Maxwell House coffee.
Love that subject. Love it. I think I could switch any conversation in the world to Maxwell House coffee.
Well, not now, Bill. I've got to get Gracie out of business. She thinks she's a Woolworth.
And it's well worth your time to try Maxwell House. It's the very best in coffee drinking pleasure.
Run along, Bill.
You'll never run along, Bill, at your grocer if you buy Maxwell House. It costs but a fraction of a penny more per cup than the cheapest coffee you can buy.
Bill, goodbye.
Goodbye? It's a wonderful buy. That's why Maxwell House is the choice of so many millions of Americans today. They know today's coffee buy is Maxwell House.
Out, Bill, out. You can finish that in the hallway.
Always good to the last drop.
Goodbye, Bill. Now, Gracie, let's have a nice, quiet little talk. When I said to run the house like a business, I didn't mean for you to...
Excuse me, G.A. On your call to New York, the lines are still tied up.
Oh, keep trying, Wilson.
Very well.
Why are you calling New York?
Well, George, I'm in business to save you money. Your favorite steak is a New York cut.
So?
So I'll call New York and buy it direct. You'll save a fortune.
Gracie.
I'm also calling Philadelphia.
For
cream cheese.
Cream cheese, that's right.
And of course I'll call Boston.
Baked beans?
What else?
I need a pair of garters. Why don't you call Paris?
That's a good idea.
Put down the phone. Now listen, Gracie, when I said to run this house like a business, I didn't mean to put...
Excuse me, G.A.
G.A., he wants you here.
The man is here to demonstrate the comptometer you ordered.
Well, show him in, Wilson.
How do you do?
Not you again.
Yes, and I'd appreciate it if you'd let me finish this time.
Yeah, you go right ahead, mister. I'd just like to see him interrupt you.
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to assist the purchaser of a mass model comptometer, which I am here to demonstrate. Oh, it is so simple.
I just dare him to interrupt you.
Gracie.
How do you do? It is always a pleasure to address...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Get out!
George, why didn't you let him demonstrate the comptometer? Now I won't know how to comptom.
Gracie, let's have a little talk. When I told you to run this house like a business...
Excuse me, G.A. I've got that advertising agency on the phone.
Oh, button, zipper, and button?
Yes, G.A.
Well, tell him I want to buy full-page ads in every magazine.
Hey, hold on. You're buying full-page ads?
Well, of course I am. I'm in business now, and advertising is the best form of business.
What are you going to advertise?
Hang up on them, Wilson.
Very well.
Well, don't I make a wonderful executive?
Simply great.
Oh, you used to say my head was only good for wearing hats. But now I've developed a head for business, too. You're married to a woman with two heads.
That explains a few things. Now, Gracie, when I told you to run this house like a...
Excuse me, G.A.
G.A. is back.
The man is here to demonstrate the inter-office communicator that you ordered.
Oh, send him in, Wilson.
Get out!
Oh, George.
Like that can drive you crazy.
Well, how can I save you money if you won't let me run the house like a business?
Gracie, listen to me. When I asked you to run this...
Excuse me, G.A. I just got the report from the grain exchange. The price of wheat is going up 2 cents a carload.
Oh, well, we've got to move fast. Rush down to the store and buy 400 loaves of bread.
400 loaves of bread?
Oh, wheat's going up. In 4 or 5 months, we'll make a killing.
In 4 or 5 months, the bread will be moldy.
Moldy?
Moldy, yes.
Wilson, call Mayo Brothers and see what they're paying for penicillin.
Okay, that does it. You're through.
But, George, I've got to a going business.
And I know just where it's going. Well, I've still got a nickel to my name.
You mean you want to buy me out?
If necessary, I'll buy out. How much for the business?
Well, shall we say $1,000?
Shall we say 10?
Okay, 10,000.
I meant $10.
Oh. George, don't be silly. Look at this lovely office furniture. And look at this nice comptometer.
I don't want a comptometer. I don't know how to run it.
How do you do? It's always
Okay. I'll still give you $10.
Sold.
I'm still stuck.
Any further instructions, T.A.?
Oh, no, Wilson. You're no longer in my employ. I just sold the business to George.
You did?
Yes, your new boss is G.B.
You mean I'm his secretary now?
That's right.
Well, if I must, I must.
Get off my lap, you chowderhead.
New horizons are opening up today and every day for young women who enter the nursing profession. There never have been enough nurses to go around, and with the vast expansion of America's medical facilities now underway, the opportunities open to nurses will be unlimited. So if you're a young woman between the ages of 18 and 35, a high school graduate, or a college student in good standing, think about entering a school of nursing now. Get full information by inquiring at the nearest hospital. Now, here's George and Gracie.
George, please don't be angry with me. I was only trying to help you.
I'm not sorry, Gracie. I love you no matter what you do.
Oh, George.
With all your faults, I'd rather be married to you than Lana Turner.
Really?
Why, sure. What do I care about a little dizziness?
Oh, is Lana Turner dizzy?
Join us again next week when we'll all be back. George Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, yours truly, Bill Goodwin. The George Burns and Gracie Allen show is written by Paul Henning and Keith Fowler. So next Thursday, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House Coffee. Now, stay tuned in for Noah Webster Says, which follows immediately over most of these stations.
It's instant. It's new. It's good to the last drop, too. It's instant Maxwell House coffee. Yes, trust Maxwell House to make a better instant coffee. True coffee flavor, true coffee aroma, because it's all coffee made from America's favorite, the famous Maxwell House blend. And thrifty. A jar of instant Maxwell House makes fully as much as a pound of regular coffee. Help yourself to that famous Maxwell House flavor instantly with Instant Maxwell House. Good to the last drop.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.